Can we get to 69 likes in the last 30 seconds before we get going? Oh, buddy, good buddies. Hello. Happy reveal day. That's right, we are streaming a little early. Ladies and gents, we are a little earlier than our normal streams today because we have a sweet reveal. Jake, what's up?
Hold on, are we already streaming? I thought it started at 2:30.
The reveal starts at 2:30. The Wizards thing starts at 2:30.
Oh, did the stream start at 2?
No, at 2:15. It just started.
Oh, okay.
We literally just swapped
I thought
over.
For some reason it was 2:30. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
no worries.
Oh, my bad.
We all good.
Sweet. Sorry, I'm actually catching up with patrons right now in the Discord
awesome.
regarding Foil Quest. So
good.
There are going to be some Foil Quest announcements once we get some more folks in here, especially people that are waiting for some stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we'll talk about that in a minute.
Beloved Chaplain, aka Rob P, coming through, joining the Token Creatures for his 8th month in a row. Gotta say, that's pretty sweet. Hey, mooing like that, bro, come on. Like,
no.
Do we not have anything better to do?
Thank you for joining.
Goodbye.
And David. David just joined the Patreon. David, thank you so much for the support. It looks like you signed up for a year.
Rob P with his 8 months said, can this set dispel my product fatigue? Rob, unlikely, but it's going to be another set and they're going to keep coming after that. So get on board or, just kind of take a break for a few months. It's MTG. It'll always be here.
All right.
Thank you for rejoining the Token Creatures. Everybody, if you want to get a loyalty badge next to your name, the ability to use our emojis in chats, members, you know what I'm going to ask for right here. If you want to be able to use the emojis in chats and have a special badge next to your name here in live chat, on all your comments, on all our videos across YouTube, and in our Discord, get a special badge as well. Hitting that join button down below the video next to the subscribe is a great way to get Flying, First Strike, Trample, Haste, Indestructible, and plus one, plus one.
A bunch of abilities. Yeah. Not bad.
We do have an anthem for all our Token Creatures, so make sure you click on that, see what you get, see if you think you want to support the channel. Yo, we got Dominaria United coming in hot today, Jake.
I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday's stream.
Nice.
Was there a stream yesterday?
Yes,
no,
there was.
Wasn't.
Yes, there was. Last night.
There was?
We streamed for 2 hours. We talked about
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt as that stream. I haven't even had a moment to shower today.
Well, that shows your dedication. I appreciate
I'm dedicated.
it. I know Chad appreciates it.
How are you doing today? What do you have going on? Anything?
I'm good, man. Yeah, always. There's always a lot of stuff, but I guess
TG. Yeah, I am a little bit hungover today because I went to Annie's show last night and it was very funny.
Awesome.
The first team that went was one of the best musical improv sets I ever saw. It had everything. It had a beautiful setup, a beginning, middle, end, the whole thing. And I did drink while I was there. And then, obviously I've been drinking this morning.
Obviously.
Instead of water, I drink beer while I walk dogs.
That's always a fun one. That I think it's good for your health is what I've heard.
Dual Brain MTG with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Dual Brain. Fun little channel over there that you guys should go check out.
Ghostly Hippo saying game over.
Game over, man. Game over. Am I looking massively orange? It's
No.
because I do the work of a serf out in the sun.
Yep.
I can bump the lighting. Here we go. This is what we need. This is going to be a little bit better. Actually, I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
Here we go.
There we go. That's better. William with the $5 super chat says, showing some love to the tag team champs. Let's go. Thank you so much, William, for that $5.
Oh, thank you. William is Vista. William is Vista. Love that last name.
That's right, Joe.
Have to say
Hair
it
of the
like
dog.
that.
Jake, you need white light too.
Way.
Too much yellow light. I mean, I could turn it back to the white light. This is just bright. It's bright in my eyes.
It does look more natural though.
It here, you know what I can do is
Jake's I like the amber. Amber is the color of my energy. There you go. Bro, now you're too cool for this. Now you're way too cool for this.
This is what we'll do. That way the eyes don't, the lights don't hurt my God. Eyes.
Wish I had sunglasses up here. I'd join you. It's funny as fuck.
Oh, here. What a day.
Yeah, so what Jake was talking about last night, so we have a series on the channel called Foil Quest. If this is your first time joining us, Foil Quest is sort of our take on an opening series, and we'll have patrons sponsor boxes. They send us the money, we order them, we open it on channel, do all our memes and all of our rituals, and then we mail out to you. So we had an order of 3 more Double Masters 2022 boxes, collector boxes, supposed to come in from Amazon, and they've just kind of ghosted us. They're not telling us it's canceled and they're returning our money. They're just like, oh, we'll send them. And when we're like, when? They're like, catch you later.
An email. They're like, we'll email you. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Because, you know, everybody's just like, yeah, we'll wait around for that email with bated breath.
They say, we'll email you. And we go, well, why don't you send it over on a dinosaur?
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, shout out to Alpha Investments. Rudy's helping us out with those 3 boxes.
Rudy came through last night and is just selling us 3 boxes to open for our patrons.
And yeah, he's just helping out the channel while we're in a bind here. Shout out to Hammer for reaching out to him. So yeah, we are, if you're here right now and you're like, I have a Double Masters, we haven't done a Discord post. I am going to do a Discord post as soon as I have boxes in hand. But as of right now, no foil quest tonight after this stream. We're not going to be opening any boxes, but we do have War of the Spark on the way. We have the 3 Double Masters collector boxes that are outstanding for Aldo 7 Aces, D Hammer, and I believe it's Charles. So if you're waiting on those, if you're like, I don't know if I'm going to get to do this, you are. The boxes are en route. So yeah, don't worry. We're gonna have to put foil quests off. We might have to do it on a different day next week,
maybe like
because I'm gonna be out for Thursday.
Right.
Yeah, maybe we do it on Tuesday. Tuesday could work.
If you're in my pod, we'll talk about what would happen instead of a Tuesday when we get there.
You could possibly do the Thursday. You could go on the Thursday since I can't use the Thursday.
Right.
You know?
We might do a little flipsy whipsy. Joe Edge in chat. Everybody wave at Joe Edge. That's our editor.
I bought 2 collector boxes of Double Masters 2022 from Amazon, sold and shipped by, and got over 1180 in value. Yeah, very nice. I mean, you know, we're going to react to something at the end of this. We're going to share with the community. So make sure you stick around after the Dominaria United stream. Also, can we get to 269 likes? We got over 800 people watching, getting ready for this. Can we get to 269? Let's push this a little bit in the algorithm. But yeah, stick around afterwards, because we're gonna I sent Joel a link. He's watched it. I've watched it. We're gonna watch it and with the community here, kind of show you what's happening.
Tony, what's up?
And so stick around for that after this. It's gonna be just kind of like going over a little bit of a scam or something that's going on with the collector boxes of Double Masters 2022.
Yeah, absolutely. It starts right now. Here we go.
All right.
Very, very extra berries are just how special this monthly announcement day is here on Weekly MTG. It's maybe the most anticipated monthly announcement day of the year. We talking about Dominaria United. So special, even quarantine couldn't keep me away. I am not coming to you from inside Wizards of the Coast headquarters, but we are going to bring you tons and tons and tons of news about Dominaria United. We've also got a little bit to share about Jumpstart 2022.
Joel, could you share your screen with me?
Yeah, many
Wizards
apologies.
Presents. We are going to get to all of that
No worries.
and more throughout this entire show. We have a ton to share with you, ton to talk about. We've got previews, we've got promotions, we've got a ton of cool stuff to talk about. So I'm not going to waste any of your time. We're going to jump
Could you
right
actually
into
share
it with a bit
the
of news.
link?
First,
Or is this on YouTube?
Jumpstart
It's on Twitch.
2022. So Jumpstart 2022 is a highly anticipated release, and we can officially say now that
Twitch.tv/magic.
December 2nd of this year. And here's a little sneak peek at what the packaging
I'm pulling
looks
it up
like,
right
and
now.
you can start maybe
While he's showing us
guessing
Jumpstart
what some of
2022, I do want to clue audience in real fast. If you're hanging out in chat right now, this is our version of talking over this. We will be pausing, stopping, talking over this the whole time. If you want to watch it without us talking over it, go to twitch.tv/magic and you can watch it without us chatting over it. Just an FYI.
2022, the full complete set is coming out December 2nd. Additionally, a little reminder that the Fortnite and Magic Secret Lair collaboration is available for pre-order today.
Check out the bottom.
secretlair.wizards.com.
Lost Legends, Legends Retold,
drop and pre-order
Commander
there.
and Jumpstart.
But now let's get into it. So we're going to talk Dominaria United. I am going to try to contain my excitement enough to tell you all of the things. But if the excitement spills out, just know that it's because I have been playing for a long time. And like many of you, Dominaria holds a really special place in my heart. So anytime we return to it, I'm super stoked. So we're going to start by getting some of the sort of nuts and bolts stuff out of the way. So if you tuned in early, you might have seen some of the key artwork. So let's take a look at this.
Looks cool.
By Justina Dura.
That looks pretty.
Featuring Jaya, Ajani, and Teferi, who are all going to play starring roles in this set. We're going to see
Fire
one
Grandma.
of their cards later in this show. And of course, we're going to learn a little bit more about what they're all doing on Dominaria right now and what is going on behind the scenes. Next up, we have the expansion symbols. So
I am going to try to contain my excitement.
Dominaria United
I don't
sets.
want to get too
One below it is
jazzed
the
for this whole
Commander
thing.
Dominaria United set.
Sorry, I may seem excited, but I had 5
next,
cups of
let's go
coffee
through a
today.
whole slide of key dates.
Whoa!
So mark your calendars. This is what's coming up for Dominaria United. Now, as we've done for the last few sets,
that debut video, Jake, that'll be the note for us to mark down. August 18th.
Plays such a big part in Magic.
That'll be a stream.
We are going to lead with the story. So starting on August 10th, you'll be able to start reading the Dominaria United story on dailymtg.com. In there on August 16th, we're going to have a world building video where we'll talk about Dominaria in the past, present, and possibly future. And then August 18th is the big day. We will have the debut for Dominaria United with the beginning of previews alongside Wizards Presents. And we will talk a little bit more about that later in the show.
Is Wizards Presents going to be the
a little bit different
showcase
with Dominaria United,
where they show off everything for next year?
We've done the Commander deck previews after we've finished the main set previews, but we've heard a lot of feedback that players want to learn more about those Commander decks earlier in the season. So on day 2 of previews, August 19th, we will have the
I don't think August actually has that many dates.
We'll talk a little bit more about those later as well.
Yeah, you run out when you use up 10 through 18.
By August 26th,
you're just out.
But of course, that's only the beginning. The set will release on Magic Gathering Arena and Magic Online on September.
Chad, if you're just joining
1st.
us, we haven't missed anything yet.
It is, as we noted,
They're laying the groundwork with the nuts and bolts.
We were
That excited voice you hear is Blake Rasmussen, who can barely contain his absolute and utter
So just a reminder that the digital release will
complete
be for
just
Dominaria United.
pumpedness.
But hot on its heels will be pre-release events, September 2nd through the 8th. And that's going to include
Everybody, while we're waiting to get into the cards, if you could help help by liking the video,
release and launch weekend, of course, kick off.
push this to more people in the algorithm. We would really appreciate it.
Game day, Commander Party
We have
events,
over 1,000 people watching, so if we could get to 469 likes, that would be tight.
Rob Blake is exhausted by Magic releases as we are.
As well. And then, of course, wouldn't be a set without all of these fine products. So
black and red,
try to
and
guess
mono white.
What some of these characters are, what some of this
for the commander decks over there on the left.
The art on the collector boosters.
We haven't had a monocolor one in a while.
For longtime fans of the game.
If that's got new cards in it, that could be pretty good for the color white.
To be coming out alongside Dominaria United, and we'll talk a little bit more detail about some of those later
Box
in
topper,
the show.
bottom right.
But first, the most exciting thing that probably about this
it could be 5-color.
A ton of exciting stuff,
it's coalition, right?
If you're like
it's got to be
me,
5-color. That's a good note,
to the
chat.
world where everything started is enough to get you excited. Super excited to return.
So this is returning to a world where everything started. That's what he said he's most excited about.
30th year of Magic the Gathering.
30th year
and
of
as
MTG.
Such, the team here didn't just go for nostalgia. They pulled out all the stops, including one magical stop at a warehouse in the middle of Washington State, where some legends were lost. So let's take a look at a video.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Magic's headquarters.
What the
We're
fuck?
excited to bring you the story of Magic's lost legends. At a warehouse deep in the middle of nowhere in Washington State, some long-forgotten cases of Legends booster packs printed in 1994 were found. We've opened these Legends cards, and we're going to put them inside of brand new collector booster packs of Dominaria United.
Baby.
Legends was a big deal.
They're
It was the
showing
first series to use multicolored cards and was released in 15-card packs. How long ago was 1994? Yeah, 28 years ago. But for context, let's see how Magic has grown in the last 3 decades. The Legends expansion came out in 1994, which makes it older than Planeswalkers, Equipment, the Stack, Chandelar,
this is how
Vintage. It's even older than the first ever Magic tournament.
Exactly.
Into a
such
standard
an
set.
awesome connection with Dominaria and sort of like the history of Magic, so it just feels like the perfect place for us to kick off the 30th anniversary because there's just so
Casually
much like,
opening
history
some
and
Legends
lore
packs.
and like so much nostalgia that's wrapped up in that plane.
And so we thought, like, hey, we found these boxes of the original Legends in a warehouse, and we wanted to get them out into the world for our players to enjoy, and it really just ties right into that theme.
I started playing around the time that Revised was out, and packs of Legends were already legendary. They were scarce, they were hard to come by.
You would hear whispers of cards, like, oh, now there's gold cards in Magic. And
Wait a minute.
You're like, what does that even mean?
Yeah,
This will
found.
only be the
Found.
second
Oh, yeah.
Legends booster
Yeah,
I've
found.
ever opened.
This is a
Joining me
huge
now
group
is
live.
Matt
We're watching in
Danner. And
progress.
Matt, you were actually on the team that found these Legends cards in a warehouse, which is like
Oh my
so
gosh.
many questions. So you knew a warehouse was shutting down and there was some product in it that you had to go get. Is that right?
Yeah, so maybe not that exciting to a non-Magic player to be like, hey, get in the car with your boss and drive 3 hours out into the middle of the desert. But when you know that the place is potentially full of Magic product from the early days of Magic, you're like, yeah, okay, I'm in.
So what did you do when you realized that you had found cases of Legends boosters?
Seeing a single booster pack of a product that's 30 years old is like, that's exciting. You'll see it if you go out to shows. Seeing a sealed box is even more unreal, but seeing cases worth of Magic product from throughout the ages is unreal. It's an experience unlike any other.
I'm nervous. I don't want to handle the cards too hard.
Also, nice, easy open.
It's a sensory experience opening a pack of Magic cards, and there's this like a very distinct, like almost chocolatey smell.
They definitely smell different than new packs.
I'll
What
start
is
this
going
off
on?
by finally learning
No,
how
look at
banding
how they're
works on
making
this
us
rule
think
card,
that
which is
these
very
are going to be
exciting.
prevalent and all over the place.
Oh yeah.
If you're
I mean,
watching this
100%. I
stream,
think any
none of you are
zero
going to
mana
open a
spells
tabernacle at
None of
Fendrel
you.
Vale.
None of
It's
us.
not going to fucking
None
happen.
of you. No person in America. No person in the world.
Zero mana creature.
Not happening.
No one's going to
Doesn't do
open
a
a
whole lot,
tabernacle
but it's
that's
a
here
cool-
watching this right now. It's not going to
trying its
happen.
Kobolds of Carekeep, the cutest, one of the cutest cards in all of Magic, like completely undeniable.
You're going to
No
open
tabernacle though.
Crevice. If you
Joining
get
me
lucky,
now
you
are
might open
Natalie
a
Kreider
Talaria.
and Harless Snyder, who
You're not
work
gonna
here
open-
at Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah, dude.
I want you to take
No
us,
way.
Natalie, inside the room where the cards were actually opened, just for the
Neon
kind of
ink
nerdy
red
people like me
Hitotsugu.
who want to know what the process was
It's going to
actually
be
like
10 times more rare
It
than
was
that.
a assembly row of these very passionate wizards who are opening these packs and sifting through these cards. And we are all masked up. We are all wearing gloves to preserve these cards. And it would be a matter of opening these packs, going through these cards, and then handing them to the next person. Everyone just worked so hard to make sure that everything was correct.
Yeah, incredible. Harless, can you take us through from your perspective how this whole process went?
Yeah, for me it was, hey, this is never gonna happen again. Can we make sure that we actually film this incredible experience?
Yeah.
And so I really got to experience it from the perspective of watching everyone as a group open these packs.
I don't think people really understood until there was that moment where you're in the room and you see these packs and it just goes quiet.
What was the impetus for this project?
We knew that this was going to be a once-in-a-lifetime
No,
opportunity.
you know who's going to
and we
open
thought,
Tabernacle?
what
It's going to
better
be
place
premium
to do
stores
this
that
than
open the
to kick
product
off Magic's
first.
30th
Mark
anniversary
it.
with
Right there,
Dominaria
clip
United.
it.
Yeah, such a cool
It's,
connection there to go really old with
July
the brand new.
21st,
There's
2022.
still
We're
some
watching the
artists who
stream.
kind
The
of art
only
like this,
stores
but we
that are
don't
going
see
to
as
open
much of the,
Tabernacle are
say,
going to
like
be
the
premium stores
watercolor-esque
that
style.
have
That's
videos
always
come out first.
Some of my
Mark it.
favorites.
I love a lot of the old.
That's who's gonna open
the weird art
Tabernacle.
where it's not even necessarily in a real setting. It's just so abstract.
I do love like the
Gavin
old
will
white
open
mana
it.
symbols look a lot like eyeballs, and so I feel like whenever it's like double white,
That's
it's
right.
just a very intense like.
Gavin is going to
I will
open
cast
Moat
this spell.
and Tabernacle
It's
in
a
one
freaking
box.
tabernacle. That's pretty freaking cool. So someone here is gonna be real happy with one of these DMU collector boosters.
Holding the original is really cool, and it makes me feel like I'm 13 again.
It's crazy to see it actually come pack fresh and to hold it in my hand and be like, this is one of the cards that maybe somebody was opening it and it was just a card, but now, how long has it been? Like over 20 years later, that you know that this has stood the test of time and is still played today and is still something that people cherish. Like, that's incredible.
It
I want
is the
Nether Void.
perfect set
Moat.
to take cards from 1994
Chains of
and actually
Mistopheles.
put them in two
Yep.
packs.
And now we get to share them with you.
Happy 30th anniversary, and I can't wait to crack some packs.
Okay, so like from a 30th year anniversary, it is a pretty sweet thing. A huge throwback from the beginning of whence it all came. Is that the end of the stream?
No, that's the end of this video. I think we're about to swap
Okay.
back over. I was just turning it down so we could chat a little bit because that was pretty wild. That was nuts. This is unlike anything we've ever seen. I mean, confirmation of this too. You know, the treasure cards in Zendikar were mostly rumor, and Wizards didn't even ever talk about it officially. But here, they're just saying like, oh yeah, you know how Jake and Joel were talking like a year or two ago about how it's only a matter of time until we have, you know, cards that are like 1 of 10 spread across all collector boosters all time, and like a super rare card like from baseball, piece of a
That
jersey
is
or
right.
something.
We have actual.
This is the
Legends
MTG
cards
equivalent of that.
from 1994.
Yeah, so they were all
that are
opening
going to be showing
Invoke
up
Prejudice.
in Dominaria
What happened to all those just
Collector
destroyed on the
Dude, yeah.
moment
There are,
on the
of
side?
A few details. So a lot of these details, and a lot of what I'm telling you right now is going to show
you
up
know,
on dailymtg.com as soon as
I don't
this
know how I
stream
feel
is
about
over.
it. I do like
Let's
that
go
we have
through
1/10
some of
the
them now.
viewership of
So,
Magic, so
these cards,
Magic over on
we include
Twitch. So
cards
thank you all
of
so much for
every
hanging
rare.
out
what's
here at
up?
YouTube.
Everything from a common to a rare.
Oh wait,
Many
listen.
rares back then. We also only had a finite number of these. We literally did find them in a warehouse.
Everything from a
Didn't know
common
they were
to a
there until
rare.
we showed up.
So is every pack going to
And,
have a Legends card?
So about 3% of collector boosters.
3%.
Legends card.
It's that number again.
And it could be almost anything. So here are some of the cards that
They're
you
like,
can
no,
open.
you're
That,
not
of course,
gonna
we saw
get
in the
Invoke
video.
Prejudice.
Tabernacle. Ari actually opened multiple tabernacles, which was kind of wild. You can get Moat, Tetsuo Umezawa, Kobolds of Carekeep. Now,
But
not every Legends card.
if you're watching, you will not open this.
Some we didn't open,
promise
some
you.
we didn't include. If you head to dailymtg.com when this stream is over, there will be an article about Lost Legends that will share all these details, including what is and is not going to be included.
You will not open
in
a
the Lost
tabernacle.
Legends
I promise you will not.
But I know I am going to be looking for some of those Legends cards. It was a weird feeling to sit there and open them up and then immediately slide
One
them
per
over into
case,
the
and he
pile.
just said that commons will
but
be
we
involved
had
too. You'll
some
pull
big
a Legends
kind of
common.
opening parties that were an amazing experience in and of themselves, and you are going to get to experience some of that amazement when you get to open
Digger Dog,
Lost
what do you mean you
Legends
already got yours
with
and opened
Dominaria
one?
United? But that's not the only note we've taken from Legends. We also are using the Legends to retell stories and characters from the Legends era.
Okay, what is this?
The Legends set, while amazing and groundbreaking for its time, had some characters who were, let's say, really cool but underpowered. And so, as part of Dominaria United,
Oh, this is cool.
we're going to have what's called Legends Retold Box Toppers, which is a series of 20 cards that are going to take characters from Legends and reimagine them in a modern sense.
Exclusive cards as box
For example,
toppers?
let's say you really enjoy the character Ramirez.
Oh
D.
my God!
From the original
They're going to make an
Legends set.
Angus McKenzie variant.
Bro, the Angus
Or
is
the
going to be
pirate. It's really cool.
so expensive.
Pirates are pretty popular, but it's also,
Oh, no!
6 mana 4/3.
Is there anywhere else we can get these, or is this
What we
just
did is
box
we
toppers?
updated Ramirez DP Airtro.
Oh my
you
God.
can get this version.
ETBs,
Ramirez
lose 2
DP
life,
Airtro
create 2
Pillager
treasure tokens.
For 2, a blue
4,
and
4,
black.
4, 3. Whenever one or
Still
more
a
pirates deal
4/3.
combat damage, exile
Legendary
top.
feature,
You can
human
cast that
pirate.
card for as long
When
as
it
oh,
enters
Jesus,
the battlefield,
that's
you lose
good.
2 life and create 2 treasure tokens.
Oh God!
And then whenever one or more pirates you control deal combat damage to a
Surely,
player, exile
okay.
the
So we
top
got
card
foil
of
edged.
his
Okay.
library. You may
Okay.
cast that card for as
So
long as it
foil edged
remains
has to be
exiled.
in collector
Now,
packs, right?
you can get Legends Retold box toppers or in a box of any product, and they will come in foil. If you have collector boosters, they will have these in both non-foil and the foil etched version.
Okay, so collector boosters have them too. All right.
There are going to be 20 of these.
They're going to be
and we're
box
gonna
toppers
get
and they're
regular
going to be
packs too.
more. Next up is Tor Wauki. So this, I picked this
It's
one
his
to
first
preview
time
because
reading the
when I was
cards.
younger,
Everybody,
I
if
had
you
one
are
of
enjoying
these
the
from
stream,
Chronicles,
click like and subscribe.
I just
Best way
thought
to
this
support
card
the
was
channel,
amazing.
as we will have
I was wrong.
cutting edge
It's
content to
nostalgic,
bring
it's
you
fun, makes me feel
related
like
to
I was
Dominaria
13,
United. So
but
do
Tor
help us
Wauki
get
the
at
Younger
least to
is a
let's
much
try to
better
get to
version
600
because
likes. We
black
got
and red
over
is
1,600 people watching.
Human Archer, still a 3/3. It's got reach.
Let's go
It's got lifelink.
669, baby.
Whenever
Let's get
another
there.
source you control will deal non-combat damage to a player or permanent, it deals that much damage +1 to that permanent or player instead. And whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell,
Give me new Gwendolyn.
Wauki the Younger deals 2 damage to any target. The third
You want
one
that Gwen to
I'm gonna
hold
show
you
off
down with her
today
foot?
Just kind of tickles my fancy. It's
Hey, it's a new Jasmine.
Bornhell. This is just a 4/5 for 3, a white and a green. Would be widely
Classic.
outclassed these days. But
Now
it has
that is what you
amazing
might
creature
open if you get
gameplay
very
art,
lucky.
which made Jasmine endure a bit longer than it might have otherwise.
Ain't gonna be no
So
tabby.
we've given Jasmine an upgrade, and Jasmine now comes in at 3 mana, 1 a green and a white. For a legendary creature, human druid, it's a 2/4. But here's the nod to Jasmine's original form. It taps to add green and white, and you can spend this mana only to cast creature spells with no abilities.
Irrelevant, but
And
the
then
bottom part is
creatures
so
you control with
wildly
no
relevant.
abilities
It's unbelievable.
Can't be blocked by creatures
Bro,
with
create a bunch of
abilities.
tokens that can't be
You'll
blocked
notice that
straight up.
these 3 are uncommons. There will be rare versions of the Legends Retold.
The top
There
part,
are 20
bad for
in
commander.
total.
The bottom
We'll be
part, sick
revealing
for
those
commander.
as we hit previews later in August. Now, as
Yeah,
promised
you don't want to
earlier,
be playing
we are gonna
vanilla
show
cards
off
in your
a little
commander
bit
deck, I
about
promise
the
you.
Commander
Just
and
have
Jumpstart
cards that create
offerings
token
in
creatures.
This set. So let's kick things off with the
Vanilla
commander decks.
tribal.
Yeah,
There
no,
are
don't do that.
2 of them.
All right, so we
5
have
colors, y'all
released
called it, chat.
alongside Dominaria United on
Wow.
5 color and Mardu. Okay,
5
cool.
You'll
5 color
see 2 of them here.
Painbow.
One of them called Painbow is a 5-color deck.
That's cool.
Led by Jared Carthalion.
Whoa, Carthalion
And
5-color.
Legends Legacy is a black, white, and red deck led by Dihada, Binder of Wills. And while we can't show you the cards today,
damn,
we will show you the artwork for the 2 commanders that are going to lead these decks. First up, Jared Carthalion.
Be cool if they make a really good commander card out of him, because his commander card was just okay.
Dihada, Binder of Wills.
Oh, geez, that art is...
Now, these commander decks also, like we've done recently, will include a collector booster sample pack, which has 2 cards, one of which is going to have the stained glass treatment. So the stained glass treatment is one of the booster fun options here, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that stained glass treatment as we move.
Mods, thank you for being on your toes.
But next up, let's talk about Dominaria Jumpstart. So Dominaria Jumpstart, as a reminder,
this is what I want to know about.
It's kind of taking the place of the old theme boosters. We know people love Jumpstart, and so we're giving them a chance to play it with every major release. With Dominaria United, there will be 10 themes, and let's throw those themes up on here. So white will have Coalition Corps.
We know people love Jumpstart,
Coalition Legion,
and we want them to be able to experience that with every major release. So does this mean that Jumpstart is now going to be a thing that operates alongside standard sets?
Yeah, I thought we talked about that a few weeks back in stream. Dominaria is going to start, yes. Jumpstart's going to be released alongside every standard set, I think.
Until they discontinue it or
decide
whatever.
not to do it. Yeah, for now.
Got it.
One
Okay.
non-foil stained glass treatment land. We are actually going to show you those lands.
David, we only cover MTG. Do you think we know anything about it? Mark of a good content creator is not knowing shit about what you're talking about.
Now, because that's what you all came here to see.
All right, preview cards.
Lost Legends, obviously very exciting, but we're going to show you some of the cards from the main set as well. We're going to kick things off with something a little bit familiar. So we're returning to Dominaria. That means that you are going to see familiar places, familiar names.
Let's go, cards. Come on.
Home. And we're kicking things off with the Buy a Box promo.
Buy a Box promo.
Llanowar Loam Speaker. This is an elf druid, obviously hailing from Llanowar.
Any color.
1/3 for 1 and a green that taps to add 1 mana of any color.
I don't care.
And then it also
That's
taps
awful.
for a target land you control.
For commander.
3/3 elemental creature with haste until end of turn. Still land active.
Yeah, thankfully it's just a tap.
Of course, this also comes in the main set, and there is an extended version.
Could be good and constructed.
in
Who knows?
Collector boosters. Now, there's going to be a lot that is familiar in Dominaria.
Everybody,
United,
thank you
but
so much
we're
for
not
hanging out
coming
today,
back to the
spending your
plane
time with
because
us.
Everything is hunky dory. There is some evil lurking under the surface. And if
Naked
you've
HD is
ever
here.
been to Dominaria, you might be able to guess what is creeping in.
Everybody
Our
lips.
next preview
Everybody
card
lips for Naked
is
HD.
Evolved
Lips in
Sleeper.
chat. I need to see
We're
some
gonna
lips
talk
in
more
chat
about
for
the
Naked
lore of
HD.
Dominaria as we get closer to the set, but if you're at all familiar with the set, you know that sleeper agents played a big role in the previous invasion of Dominaria by Phyrexia. So here we have Evolved Sleeper, a powerful 1-drop
It's
human.
like
It's a
Figure of
1/1.
Destiny, but black.
For a single black mana,
It is.
Evolved
That's
Sleeper
pretty
becomes
cool.
a human cleric with base power and toughness.
Figure of
2/2.
Destiny played pretty hard last time,
For
yo.
1 and a black,
That's like what I
if
like
it's
to
a
see.
cleric,
Look at all
you can
those
put a
Naked
death
HD
touch
lips.
counter on it, and
Let's
it becomes
go.
a Phyrexian
You guys are ridiculous.
with base power and toughness 3/3.
Let's fucking
And
go.
if it's already a Phyrexian for 3 mana, you can put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then you draw a card and you lose a life. You can
Figure
use
of Destiny
force that
sucks.
lasts
Figure of
ability
Destiny sucks now. Figure of Destiny played hard when it was out. I'm pretty
So
sure. Wasn't
we
it a
know
standard card?
Phyrexia is sneaking around and doing some stuff, but of course, they are going to be confronted by our heroes. And those heroes we can see on this next card, which
This is pretty good.
return
Yeah.
of a beloved mechanic.
Straight up using
Kicker.
Kicker's back.
So Temporal
Love this.
Firestorm, 3
Love
and
Kicker.
2 red. It has Kicker of 1 white.
Show us flashback, and this set is going to be
1
off the
blue.
fucking rails.
You can pay
Kicker
the
and
cost
flashback. Oh
when
baby.
You cast a spell, it's an additional cost, and if you pay the Kicker, you get an extra ability. And this one in particular, the Kicker is showing Teferi.
Look at your 3
teaming
colors.
up with Jaya.
These are the
to
shards we're going to
battle
see in
their
this
enemies.
set.
So this one,
Start
3 red and red. for a
looking at your
sorcery.
triomes
One
and
white
your
and 1 blue. Choose up
cycle
to
lands
X
from
creatures
Capenna
and
accordingly.
or planeswalkers you control, where X is the number of times this spell was kicked.
Love
Those
Kicker.
permanents phase out.
Fire
And then
Grandma.
Temporal
That's right,
Firestorm
Corey.
deals 5 damage to each and each planeswalker. So this will come in the main set and with the extended version. And you may see a cycle that looks a lot like this of people teaming up. Now, of course, I promised a planeswalker. Let's show off a planeswalker. We're going to stick with Jaya here because Jaya is making her presence known in this set. So Jaya is a legendary planeswalker for 2 red and a red. 4 loyalty.
Ooh, create.
Jaya has 4 abilities.
A basically a monastery
Swift
Swift Spear.
1/1 red monk creature token with prowess.
No haste.
-1 exile.
4 mana, no haste, kind of sucks.
Library. You can choose one of them, and you may play that card this turn. For -2, you can choose target creature and opponent controls. Whenever you attack this turn, Jaya deals damage equal to the number of attacking creatures to that creature.
Jeez, that's good.
And then the ultimate -8 gets you that emblem on the far right.
It's actually good.
A red instant or sorcery
It's pretty
spell,
good.
Copy it twice.
Ooh, yeah.
You may
So
choose new
it
targets
comes down on 4.
and of course it comes
You
in that
-2,
borderless version there in the middle with
so that your attack that you've built up over 1, 2, and 3
fire.
kills the creature or
We know
puts it
Jaya
in
is
range of being killed if it blocks.
involved in the story.
Yeah.
Again, tune in
Plus,
all
it
these
can ramp you cards.
learn
Plus,
more
it can create a body.
what she and the
It
other
has
heroes
velocity. It
are
creates a
about.
body. That's what I
Now,
look for. It's
Right.
pretty
As
good.
part of Dominaria United, as you saw on the calendar at the start of
Beverly
the show.
Gaming, what's up, man?
Well,
Good
dude,
to
it's
see
the
ya.
built-in removal too. Think about 3-cost Teferi. Teferi could bounce stuff.
We're going to show you the
Right.
game day promos and the store championship promos.
Anything with removal is good, even if it's contingent on attacking.
So, game day promos. Let's show the first one. Touch the Spirit Realm.
Enchantment.
So this is a card from Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty. That's getting this new treatment.
It
Then
seems
we've got
good. It seems
Workshop
strictly better for
Warchief.
some. Oh, that was fast. Enters the battlefield,
Again,
you gain
another
3
promo you
life.
can earn
When it
at
dies,
game
create a
day
4/4.
from
Whoa.
Streets of New Capenna with new art.
Is this
And then finally,
Thragtusk
the
Rhino?
Dominaria United card gets the promo treatment. This is a new card. This is Shivan Devastator. It costs a red and X for a creature Dragon Hydra.
Yeah, that was
It has
Streets of
flying,
New
it
Capenna.
has haste, and it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. It's a flying fireball straight to the face. That
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's a
Of
flying
course,
fireball. It's
right?
kind of cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
As well.
It's
We
kind of
have
cool.
the
It's
regular
stupid.
version. It
I
is
don't think
mythic,
it should be a
and
mythic.
the extended version.
Oh, I hate that it's
Again,
a
that
mythic.
extended version is available in collector boosters.
But look, it's a standard set, y'all. It's
The
going to be
store
depowered. We got to not have
championship
double
also
masters
has
in our
some
head.
Pretty fantastic promos. The
Fireball.
first one for participants.
Fireball, Ryan. You
is
said it first.
Self-Pierce.
Nope. Jank did.
Jank did.
Yep.
Promo version
Fireball.
of
Oh my god, I
Self-Pierce
love
with
it.
The Merfolk doing its thing. Fantastic for you Merfolk players out there. Next up, the top 8 promo. Make the top 8. Get this fancy gilded goose. It's holding a fish in its mouth.
It's all right.
Little babies.
It's
And
kind of cool.
then finally, if you win the whole thing at your local game store,
Oh shit.
full art, textless
Whoa!
on that, Locus of Creation. Wow,
That's
your
pretty
friends, by knowing
cool.
what all the abilities do by heart. This monster elemental is yours for the taking if you win your store.
That thing
Fancy
looks
touch it.
sweet.
We are going to show off some more promos. In a
Yeah,
moment,
that's pretty
but
sweat.
That'll be a
first,
cool one.
we
Textless.
started
Cool one
talking
for
about
people
some
who
stained
like that
glass
as your
cards.
commander.
And we want to show you just a sample of those. So we are going to do stained
That's gonna
glass
be at
basic
least like
land.
$60.
So why don't we
Might
show
even be
off
like a
5
hundo.
stained glass basic
Bro,
I
lands
would
these in-
here.
guess like 60.
These in foil.
So these are going to come in both non-foil and foil. You can get them in all kinds of packs. And then this is what the foil versions
I mean,
look like.
They're beautiful,
in
but
real
I
life.
mean, we
And
see
again,
this
that
all the
stained
time.
Oh,
glass
it's more
treatment is
full
going
art
to be applied
basics, but
to a bunch
these
of
out of recent
different
ones I
cards.
particularly like.
But the basic
Yeah, they're
lands
pretty cool.
are gorgeous and very shiny.
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 Now,
Shiny good.
you're going to be able to
We
start
have-
getting all of this at your pre-releases that kick off September
We currently
2nd.
have 2,000 people watching.
Also kicking off
Can we
September
get to
2nd
1K
is a very
likes?
cool
I know that's a
promotion.
big
So
ask,
we are
but I would
starting
love to
our
break 1,000
celebration of
likes.
Magic Magic's 30th.
Come on, help us out.
It's
Hit that
gonna
like
be a
button.
year-long celebration. We have a ton of
While you're
stuff
down there, become a member of the channel. We're trying to get to 100 members on the channel. I think we're just
but
short of
as
60
part
right
of
now.
that promotion, we're
You get a
kinda going
badge.
year
Your name's a
by
color.
year and
Emojis.
celebrating
You know,
iconic
YouTube stuff.
cards from Magic's history that you can get at your local game store for attending a pre-release. The first batch of 3.
There we
we're gonna
go,
do
chat.
30 of these.
1069.
Is going,
We're going for
the ones
1069.
we're about to show now.
And 2
so
members.
The first one is Sarah Angel. First printed in 1993.
Oh, that's
so you'll
cool.
see on there 1993.
Magic
You'll have the
30
year
promos.
that it was printed.
CJ Foolable coming through with the
what up?
$5 hype
And we
super
have the
chat.
next one, Ball
CJ, thank you, bro.
Lightning.
Good to see you.
First printed in
Oh,
1994.
I love this
These will
card,
come in the
dude.
retro frame.
As a kid, I
And
loved
then
this
a
card.
selection of these.
God, there's a
30
fly in my
cards are going
face,
to be
dude.
Printed
It's driving me
only
crazy.
in the language, only in a single language that is in English, to celebrate the many languages.
What do I
that
even pay this
has
cat
been
for?
printed in. So one of them is a Feinhorn elf that no matter where you're at will come to you in German.
Chicken Richard
So you
with
will
the
get
$3.69 super
Feinhorn
chat. We appreciate you.
Get this
elf
stream to 1K
3D.
likes and make it fine.
First printed in
That's right.
1995 in Ice Age. We are celebrating German.
Findelhornfin.
With
No, that's a
Findelhornfin.
cool
Feinhorn
reprint. I like that.
elf.
Always in German. Do you hear that wherever you are?
Now, speaking of celebrating 30 years of Magic, we have a ton of stuff coming up next year. And if you're interested in learning about a lot of it, if not all of it, and everything else Wizards of the Coast is up to, then the 18th of August is going to be Wizards Presents. Wizards Presents is going to be
Mark
a
it down, Jake.
celebration of all things Wizards of the Coast. You'll learn about Dungeons and Dragons. You'll
Here
learn
we
about
go.
upcoming Magic sets. Happening August 18th. This is going to lead into Dominaria United previews.
So this is going to be like the
August 18th.
showcase
Mark
from
your
last
calendars
year.
now.
Except they're going bigger with it.
Curious if you want a little taste of kind of what we're going to be talking about, here's a timeline. We've shown this before, but we are going to fill in a lot of these blanks. What's lacrosse? What's marathon? What's marathon epilogue? Netball? Off-roading? All of those
Marathon.
things will be answered
Marathon
and more. at
epilogue.
Wizards
That sounds
Presents
cool.
On August 18th. It'll be available for streaming here on twitch.tv. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be streamed a lot of places, but more information on that will be coming as we get closer to the event.
Cool.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
We'll be here for that, chat.
ton
Come
of
back on
information here,
August 18th.
including a promotion.
We'll be covering
unlike
that.
anything we've ever done before. I have managed to get through it in half an hour, which means we do have time for Q&A. So if you have questions about anything we've announced and I'm able to answer them, go ahead and put your questions in chat.
Yeah, y'all, this is not a full reveal stream, unfortunately. This is a tease. This is when they give us just a little bit of information.
And we will get back to them.
But
Now, if you did just now get here, I'm going to say this really quick. Make sure to stick around because we have something that we want to share with the community that is regarding Double Masters 2022 over on Amazon. So don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about some of the stuff here, and then we're also going to head on over to watch a video.
lips in chat for Naked HD. Let's go, Naked HD.
Ronnie with the super chat, we appreciate you. Joel, what is that? A couple fist bumps, it looks like.
Indestructible coming through, joining the foil showcases.
You may be wondering why they're teaming up or what they're doing together.
Indestructible just went flying so far past
Series will abound again.
being a token creature and wanted to be a foil showcase.
You'll just have to wait and
If you're not familiar,
What?
Foil Showcase is a $100 a month member tier.
one planeswalker among them. I will
Foil showcase, jeez.
Foil Showcase is like the best you can pull. Indestructible coming through hard.
might be.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you for that massive support.
Also know that you will be getting the +1/+1, the flying, the haste, the trample, the first strike, and the indestructible. And the, yeah, I already said the +1/+1. So just know that you have those now.
Perhaps.
We do give an anthem to all of our members.
How many angels are we?
Thank you for that support. If you
Yeah,
want to join
thank
the
you so
Token
much.
Creatures chat,
How many unique?
the Token Creatures is $3 a month. We've got the foil showcases if you're out of your mind and you want to just shower your support. like indestructible. But the token creatures is $3 a month. If anybody else wants to join, down below the video, that really directly helps us out. Not rely on YouTube ad revenue, which YouTube is it's a hell of a boss. It's all over the place with how much YouTube itself wants to support us. But their Patreon's a great way to really help us on our journey to make this our full-time job. I'm honestly, chat, we're staying on this screen.
We are making sure that anytime
The Q&A,
you get at least one legend. We had a
Ibernicus, no, definitely not. That will get pulled.
that whenever you cast a non-creature spell, the creature gets
I don't know if they all get destroyed or what, but I imagine those get pulled.
sometimes at the end of these, they do like a reveal of a special card, but it's also possible that it's not going to happen, especially because this is just kind of an announcement day version of this. It really sounds like the bulk of the information. Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar here, chat.
I'm going to step away for just a second here.
Looks like the bulk of the information is going to be on that August 18th day.
The box topper cards, if we can put
Wanderer Mage, yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't know how much info we've spewed, but we did go through what they've posted here. And what we're going to do is, what I like to do is go to Wizards or Hipsters of the Coast. Oh, here we can look at these again before we go over there.
DMC. So DMC is the 3-letter code for the commander release. So that'll be the same 3-letter code and the same set symbol, you'll notice, for the commander cards, for the set booster exclusive commander cards that we've done. So yes, the box toppers are eternal legal and not standard legal. Great question. Does Dominaria United story connect to the Brothers War? Another wonderful question. So Dominaria United kicks off a 4-set story arc. 810 actually is the start of an arc that you are not going to want to miss. It is going to culminate 4 sets from now, and it is going to be epic and massive, and you do not want to miss any moment of it. It's really cool. And, I know what happens, and I'm not going to go any further because I'm going to give something away. But you do not want to miss it. Yes, it connects to Brothers War. Yes, it connects to the 2 sets after that as well. Let's see.
Maybe there will be a book.
How many booster boxes of Legends?
God, that War of the Spark book was so bad.
Legends. I don't know the answer.
Jank, I'm happy to hear it.
Even if I did, I'm not sure which hear it. But it was pallets of the stuff. We have pictures in a video of just
chat.
Ooh,
786. We've just crossed the 769 threshold. Can we get to 869? If you haven't hit like, can you go down there and hit like for us?
Ton of stuff. It took us.
No, John, they didn't mention the land cycle.
No, actually, it took us
they
everything open. So
they showed us the basics, the full art basics.
He just said it took them 8 weeks to get through all the Legends stuff, that they found pallets and pallets of it.
I mean, they went above. At this point, I don't know. My gut says that's not real, but it is possible. I mean, they went above and beyond today in this video.
Hold on, though.
They went above and beyond, Jake, to be like, yo, this is real. We actually found this. Here's the person who found it. Here's everybody opening the stuff. Here is even more of me opening the stuff here. Here's this person saying it's real. Here's this person saying it's real. Seems like unless they were like, all right, we need the 60 of y'all to lie.
I know.
Pretty intensely.
It's just
because
wild. Because
there might
here's
be
the
a
thing.
lawsuit. They don't want a class action lawsuit.
This is my question, though. How does that so perfectly line up with the 30th anniversary? It's just kind of a wild, over-the-top thing that just happened to happen. That's all.
Oh, 100%. I'm telling you.
I want to look at like one of the Legends cards that comes out of those packs, and I want that card to look old as fuck compared to what I'm looking at in the rest of the pack.
Yeah.
If it has like the same kind of quality, it's gonna be a dead giveaway in the moment, in that second.
I'm really tickled by Jasmine Boreal. They did a great job both making these cards that are the Legends revisited.
FLIW, how much got spoiled? Am I late? Yeah, you can go scrub through the rest of the stream. We are going to head over to, after we wrap this out, we're going to talk about some of the stuff that they talked about, kind of give our take on it. But then we are going to go over to Amazon or YouTube, and we're going to watch a video about Double Masters 2022 collector boxes. Someone got scammed from a resealed box. And then we had a guy in our Patreon go in, and he kind of broke it down how he thinks that happened. So make sure you stick around for that.
Stay tuned.
5-color precon deck is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
You will have to tune in on 8/18 to learn more about that. We will reveal the commander, which will show all, but it is not a coincidence that it is 5 colors and named after.
John Reed says the warehouse was Rudy's closet.
So are the next 4 sets of block? No, not in the traditional sense. However, they are very interrelated. Both.
Okay, this is kind of cool. I would, with a 5-color commander coming out, that's something to think about,
Yeah.
5-color cards.
What was the most exciting card I opened from Legends?
Yeah, that's a good point.
My opens were not exciting. I did 2 sessions where I opened cards, and honestly, the most exciting card I opened was, God, it was so not exciting that I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
He doesn't remember what he opened from Legends.
Blake, if this is your performance on the stand in a year or two, you need some practice, pal.
The card I was fanboying over, that made me feel like I was 13, was Cat Warrior. A lot of Legends just has that sort of nostalgia feel for me, where it's not, where I get excited about kobolds and 2/3s with Forest Walk and just things that bring me back. Torwauki.
Oh gosh, that's actually a good point, Gulf Coast.
I don't know that
Harold McNeil did do Nether Void, so yeah, Nether Void wouldn't be in the packs.
What is the difference between a box topper and a buy a box promo? Great question. So if you aren't aware, box toppers come in the box. Anytime you buy a box, you will get
Nether Void is one of the best cards you can pull from Legends, and it won't be in there.
Crystal Quarry, $10 card, only ever been printed one time. This looks like
I have a single copy of that.
This looks like the kind of pop card you're talking about.
Is Nether Void banned? No.
Fist of Suns, $10 card, only printed twice. Golos.
They are now they are.
Legacy Weapon's actually not that bad of an idea either. I mean, it's $3, $4 card. This is the kind of card that, now that we've got a 5-color commander announcement, could double up to $8 out of nowhere.
It's just expensive. It's
Sure.
just 7 is expensive, but
Sure. Speculators don't care about playability. Not too much. They do a little bit.
When will the Dominaria United?
This seems like a lot.
I don't have a date on that actually. Is the buy a box promo?
Channel the Suns, uncommon from 5th Dawn, under $1, but channeling 4 into 5, one of each color. I bet this in foil is interesting.
all right, commit Dinosaur 9. What happened to Nether Void? Nether Void, nothing happened to it, but Nether Void will likely not be in the Dominaria packs, because if Invoke Prejudice isn't, and the artist is the same on both Invoke Prejudice and Nether Void. So if they're pulling Invoke Prejudice because it is banned, and it's no longer recognized by WotC, then it would make sense that if they're banning that artist, then Nether Void probably won't show up in the packs.
You can see even on Scryfall.
Conclusion to draw.
They
Yeah,
just
like
have the card completely blinked out.
yeah, so like we probably won't see the Sylvan Library appear either, which is a good note. We won't see Sylvan, which is one of the
maybe
uncommons from the set.
I don't know, man. I don't know if this goes the same way, because I'm pretty sure that this art for Sylvan is used on MTGO. And why wouldn't they just pull it from MitGo?
Will the Legends
if they were that adamant about it. I think with McNeil it just comes down to that one card. But probably also best for them just not to print any of his stuff, because then it's like, oh cool, you're just putting more cards out into the wild of a guy whose card you banned because of racism. I don't think that that's a conversation they're really interested in having.
Yeah, that's true.
The art is badass. The artist
It's just speculation.
is not. Yeah, that was all speculation, chat. The artist not as badass
Like
as
nothing
the art.
happened to any of the cards outside of Invoke. It's just like if they're, you know.
Can I open the Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale in the Collector Booster Box? So if you have questions about specific cards, whether or not...
Yeah,
Oh,
correct.
here we go. Here we go.
Lost Legends promotion, you can head to dailymtg.com when that article is active. And there will be at the bottom, first of all, there are lists of the cards that won't be in. And then there's also a searchable box at the end where you can type in specific cards and see. In this case, Tabernacle is in fact one of the cards that you can open.
Okay, so there's going to be a list of cards that it might be the list that we were just talking about here that will appear on a gatherer page or a daily MTG page. Excuse me. I just can't speak today. I'm the worst at talking.
Where is Koth? Wonderful question that I don't have an answer to. Can we throw up the Omnath art again? Sure, I bet producer Sean can throw the Omnath up again. It's really pretty.
Gosh, look at that. Look at this art. Thanks for making it bigger,
What
Wizards.
are the chances of a Sliver Planeswalker? I would say slim.
B-Mac, what up?
This looks cool. It's definitely Cabal. That's definitely Braids.
Let's see, what can I answer?
So is there a
Will we
daily
see
MTG
Planeswalker
article
cards
right
with
now or
multiple
no?
subtypes?
It's not
I
up
don't have an
yet.
answer for you.
This is what we've got. It will be... Sorry for the scrolling. It will be right here. Breakdown of what Legends cards you can find. No
Can you
result
please
found.
share something cryptic about Dominaria
Okay, cool.
United
So we're
that
waiting
you
on
haven't
that.
told us yet that you won't get in trouble for? Let me think on that one. Will we see creatures specific to Dominaria?
Not even.
Bet on it. This set is
it's
full
because I'm on my
of
personal Twitch account right now.
and things specific
I'm
to
not on the Jake and
Dominaria,
Joel one. I'm sure the
whether
Jake and Joel
it's
one is following
names
Wizards.
or
Here.
creatures or
Now I'm
especially
following
characters.
Wizards.
Big focus on legends and the characters of
I watched,
Dominaria,
like-
so definitely pay attention to that.
I watched like
Will Richard Garfield be participating
2 or 3
in the
channels on
30th
Twitch.
anniversary events? Yes, I believe we already announced that he would. More information on that to come soon. Is there a final secret preview you're going to show at the end of the stream? In all honesty, no. And that's because we had so many things to show that I...
Right. Perfect. That's all we were waiting for. Done and done with that. Easy freaking mute.
All right, so we can kind of talk about some stuff here.
Yeah, let's slide down this whole page real fast. This is basically a recap of everything that we just learned in the preview there with Blake, where he was mostly cryptic, but did give us some cool stuff. And then hopefully
here we go, Joel. We got the list. We got the list.
Oh, perfect.
I'm sending it to you right now.
I can
Thank
click
you
on...
to whoever linked this to me in Discord. Here we go, Joel. I'm just sending it to you right here in the call. And I'm gonna go ahead and mute, or I'm gonna stop watching the stream. Okay, so we saw what we saw. We could kind of review and go over what we saw, and we could also talk about the list. Why don't we talk about the Lost Legends? Because this is going to be something that people are interested in. We could just make this a segment here, Joel.
Yeah, perfect. So we are getting Lost Legends in
Right.
collector booster packs of Dominaria United. The story goes is that they found a bunch of boxes in a warehouse of legends right in time for the 30th anniversary of Magic. Yay! What a great coincidence. But what they're going to do is they're going to randomly seed these legends cards into collector booster packs of Dominaria United because, Jake, like you said, right when it was announced, well, there it is, chat. You've got to do something to get people hyped for your set after a premium reprint set.
That's what, and this is a conversation that you and I had just like a couple days ago. We were like, what are they going to do?
Nobody's going to care if they don't do something.
If you're coming off a tier 1 set, and what that means is a premium set like Double Masters 2022 for anybody who's watching here. There's going to be a ton of wallet fatigue. So going into the next set, that next set has to be an absolute banger or else people aren't going to buy it. But the question here is like, okay, they found pallets. This is what they said. And, you can go do the due diligence yourself. But they said they found pallets of this. So if they found pallets of legends, and they did say on stream that there's going to be commons, we're going to go through the list here and look at all of them. But if there's going to be commons and they're going to be roughly 1 per case of collector boosters, if there's 8 collector booster boxes per case and you're pulling 1 per case, I'm telling you, like, even though they're saying you can pull Tabernacle, you're not going to find it.
Wait.
It's just not going to happen.
They are not going to have Ramirez de Pietro on their possible pulls list. Is this okay? So let me confirm here, chat. What I'm looking at here is these cards. This is another piece of this tale that's being woven. I don't get this. Jake, here we go. You want another piece of this? Due to some weird 1994 collation print runs, we simply didn't open certain cards, despite opening case after case after case. Just some weird 94 collation print runs, Jake. We found these in a warehouse, by the way, but there is also a weird 94 collation print run, and there's just some that we didn't open. So this is that list, and for some weird reason, I just saw that we're getting the cool new version of Ramirez de Pietro. Check out our other video when we talk about them redesigning legends as actual commanders for the here and now. But that card's not going to be included in the actual set. That's weird.
We simply didn't open certain cards despite opening case after case after case. And these include...
Oh, you called it. Look at this. Alabaster Potion. Additionally, the following cards will not be included. So we've got this one.
Nether Void, Invoke.
Exactly. Alabaster
Sylvan
Potion.
Library. Yep.
Makes sense. Cut all the McNeil stuff. That makes sense. Chat, this is the card. Nope, they took it out of the database. So here, this is actually good. I saw chat trying to figure out the exact reason that Wizards had banned that McNeil card Invoke Prejudice, and here it is. We've removed this card image from our database because it has racist or culturally offensive art, text, or a combination thereof. Racism and cultural insensitivity are unacceptable and have no place in our games nor anywhere. So they also just went ahead and, like Jake speculated, dropped Alabaster Potion, dropped Darkness, and cards similar.
Nether Void, Sylvan Library, massive cards. So Nether Void
is not included.
Of course not. Now, and Nether Void is one of okay, so if you're thinking about legends, there's going to be a list of cards that come to mind that all the players want. It's going to be Tabernacle. It's going to be Moat. It's going to be Nether Void. It's going to be the Abyss.
Right.
It's going to be, Angus Mackenzie. All of these hugely powerful cards. Eureka. So cutting Nether Void, which was one of the top pulls, right? That hurts massively.
Yeah.
And I get it because it's I get Invoke Prejudice being banned off the list.
Sure.
But a throwback Sylvan Library, a throwback Nether Void, Nether Void is an insane card. Where does that go then? Is that just shredded?
So All Hallows Eve will be on there. If we're looking at the no list, it looks
Mana
like
Drain isn't didn't appear. Like,
yeah, that is even weirder to me. But we will get moat. Are we getting chains? I think we might be getting chains. Yeah, we'll get chains. So I mean, we're getting some of the top hits. The top 3 hits all in there. Abyss, did we determine that's not in there? No, the Abyss is in there too. So top 4 hits, Cutting Nether Void, Eureka. Isn't Eureka Foglio, or they've just like reestablished that connection with him? Yeah, so Eureka's in there. All Hallows Eve is in there. Mirror Universe. So I mean, I know that Nether Void would be a great one for them to reprint, but as far as the top 8 hits value wise, looking at USD prices of these cards, 7 out of 8 of the top hits, bang, are in here. So I think that's relevant. I think that's relevant to the conversation.
Good.
I mean,
That's
we still know that it's only 3% of these packs, at least according to what Blake said on stream. 3% of these packs will contain. Yeah, here we go. There are, of course, some details. We included cards of every rarity, so it could be anything from a common to a rare. Mythic Rare didn't exist back then. And we only had a finite number of cards from the set, so only about 3% of collector boosters will have a Lost Legends card. Any Lost Legends card will replace a common foil card in the collector booster. And they will all be English and, of course, non-foil. Yeah, they're all in English.
Got
it.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Legends there's notoriously had bad collation. Sorry, Jake, to interrupt you. Trace and
no, it did. There were A boxes and B boxes that had certain cards, so maybe they found like a bunch of like one set of them. Yeah,
right. Yeah, for sure.
I'm really interested though. I want to open it. I want to see one. I would love to open one of these, as rare as it's going to be. But if they only pulled like 2 or 3 tabernacles or however many they pulled, say they pulled 10, right? You have to hope that not only you get lucky enough to open a super expensive pack that has one, but you have to hope that you pull the right one.
And then right one, let's see, like down at the end of the first page.
So the people that are going to open this, it's going to be people that are doing volume, or you just hit the lottery and you get extremely lucky. I mean, clearly Tabernacle Quest would be the way to go. But the amount of product, in my opinion, that you would need to open, you could have just bought the Tabernacle 3 times. Like, that's truly how I feel about it. I think you would have to open so much product that you, by the end of it, could go out and buy a Tabernacle emote.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Is these are true lottery cards. This is what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream. We were saying it's only a matter of time until with, like with the backwards numbered Viscera Seer. Cards like that, where it's only a matter of time until there's like these, we're only putting 5 of these total across all collector boosters that are being sent out in the first wave or something, whatever. And it's got a piece of Richard Garfield's hair. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time until we're to something like that. This is just a step along that path. It's a more extreme step, than we've seen.
Speculators. It's the kind of thing where
it'll keep box prices high.
It will. There will be sealed speculation where people are just like, yeah, you could go back and buy Legends, or you can get the Dominaria United collector packs that have a chance at pulling Legends as well. So I'm interested to see what's in the set, because if the set is good and I already want to jump into collector boosters because the cards in it are good, then great. But this for me is not enough of an incentive. Like 3% of collector boosters, we just saw that essentially one textured foil, which was also 3%, one textured foil appeared per case, right? Some cases that were lucky had 2. A case has 8 boxes. If anybody's watching, they don't know. A case of collector boosters, 8 boxes, at least for Double Masters 2022. But 3% of collector boosters, I don't know. If it's going to be 12 pack collector boosters, those are going to be much better odds than double masters odds.
It's interesting.
I don't know.
Treasure cards, Jake, you were talking about, you're going to pull commons. And yeah, I mean, if you pull vampire bats, you've got a 66 cent card. All of these commons, looking at the top, by the 8th most expensive common, you're at a $2 card. The most expensive common is Darkness at $15.
And it's not in because it's Harold McNeil.
Because it's Harold McNeil. Exactly.
Yeah.
Chain Lightning, $11 for a Legends copy. Avoid Fate, $7. So by the 3rd card, we've dropped into single digit.
All right, so MTG Gaming Bob hitting us with some info. There are 12 pack boosters, right? So these are going to be like normal collector booster boxes with 6 box cases. Okay, so 2 legends per case. Okay.
On average.
On average, 2 legends cards per case.
Yeah.
Not guaranteed to hit the big hits.
Right.
I don't know. I
saw Poetic Minute. Oh, Lips in chat. Here comes Naked HD.
You know what it will do, though, Joel, is it will put more legends into circulation. If we think of how many textured cards we saw popping up on eBay, that's going to be a big deal. Now, if it's actual legends from 1994, then the card should be indistinguishable from any of the old legends cards other than being in just immaculate condition, whereas most of them that are floating around are either, in collections or graded. But it will put more of these cards into circulation, the big hits. It's just not very many. Not enough to affect the price, in my opinion.
The Poetic Minute asked if we thought that this was going to change the secondary market price of these cards. And I agree with Jake. It's an absolute no. The price of these is not going to be affected by these. This is just a lottery card in a pack, and that is all it should be viewed as. If you pull one, awesome. Yeah. Hopefully you pull one of the rares. I will say, Jake, looking at the rares, if you can.
If you pull a rare, you're doing great.
Right. The least expensive of the, what is this? This is the first 60 cards. So the 60th most expensive rare is a $70 card. That's all I'm saying. And you go up from there.
Yeah.
So if you do pull a rare, sick. You got a nice little lottery card. But they're going to be so rare that, I don't think Chromium is going to go down from being a $95 card just because a Chromium was opened and now it's being seeded into some random booster pack.
Now, what is worth noting is that if you are the kind of person who's been trying to create a legend set, if you are the kind of person who's been trying to get like good, nice, minty copies of legends cards, of like commons, uncommons, you might have to pay a little bit, but that would be a good way to fill out a legend set.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I was seeing talking about this in chat. Graded
10s.
Yeah,
graded
these
10s
actually may
soon.
hold a more premium price even. If you're looking at, if you pull a Eureka, you're gonna get a minty fresh copy of Eureka, and so you can go send it off to PSA. That's a really good point.
I mean,
even
if you pull a common or an uncommon,
right,
it's going to be a minty fresh card from 1994 from a set that was only around for, I believe, like 2 months or something like that,
Yeah. So, I mean, look, to wrap this one, this is a lottery ticket. It should be viewed as such. It is a cool thing. It is not a thing that will move these prices. Very likely, Jake, look, you're not going to pull a Tabernacle, pal.
No, and neither are you, and neither is anybody here. Maybe Bad Boy Gaming will get lucky and he'll pull one.
He always seems to figure out a way. He'll pull a Tabernacle from Wish.com, though.
Here we go. So, chat, a PSA 10 Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale. I wonder what this is. It's got to be like 10 G's.
A graded 10 Tabby?
Yeah, a PSA 10.
12 grand.
Yeah, I'm looking at an 8 and an 8 here. So the 8 is 6,000 and another 8 for 4,000. So a PSA 10, probably like 10 to 12, I would guess. $10,000 to $12,000.
Yeah.
I could go to PSA card really quick and let's see if I can find the data here. And
so I want to clarify one more time because I'm
report.
still seeing it wrong in chat. These are not reprints, bro. These are the story
Allegedly.
is that they allegedly found these in an alleged warehouse where they were just like, oh, should we head out there and see if there's anything good for the 30th anniversary? Yeah, Jimmy, that'd be a great thing. Let's hop in the tractor and we'll scoot on down the road. We'll stop by the warehouse nobody's been to in 30 years. That would be a good thing. It'll be like a time capsule, Jimmy. All right, Roger, let's ride in the wagon all the way down to the secret warehouse where we keep the Legends cards for these nerds to play with. That is
all right. So
just a short rendition of what they claim happened. 8 Gs for a 10 tabernacle.
8 Gs.
So these are not reprints. These were found. These were found, brought back on the backs of tractors, and then opened in a bullpen while everybody wore gloves and masks.
I'm telling you, dude, if the card quality doesn't have that, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's got to be floppy.
Old look.
It's got to be a little floppy.
It's got to be that old kind of like the corners are all just like, it's just, I have a Legends card here. I just want to like
rip it in half
right here.
If you have it, oh, this is what we need to do. We need to get some cheap Legends cards and rip them in half. No, we get some cheap ones and we rip them in half. And we can compare the inside. Oh, we're going to be scientists on this.
We're not scientists.
My wife is a chemist. I'll ask her what we can put on an old Legends card that we know is an old Legends card, and then put it on a Legends common or something that we pull from a booster pack. And we'll have the one video that's like proving with science and chemicals that these were found in a warehouse by Tommy and his tractor. I like this idea.
It needs to just have that old look to it. That's it.
Fireball, thank you for joining the Token Creatures. We do appreciate it. Congrats on gaining Flying First Strike, Haste, Trample, Indestructible, and +1/+1. Also, you get a cool badge and a badge in Discord. So make sure you're on the Discord if you're not.
Here we go. I have a Ring of Immortals here. So I'm just going to look at the back of this card. So
get a fresh card. Get a fresh card and hold them side by side.
I have a fight rigging. I have a fight rigging here. Yeah, it's just old. It just has this old look to it. And I'm going to want to see that. I'm not going to want to see this like kind of like fresh. It's just different, man. It's just different, and you know it when you see it.
Can you hold them up to the camera? I'm gonna make your picture big for everybody.
I don't think they're gonna be able to see here, but yeah, we have a Ring of Immortals. There's a little old reserve list card, and then we have a fight rigging, and they just, I don't know. You're not gonna be able to see it on camera. They just look different.
Yeah, for sure. No, I can see it on camera. The border, well, that's age, right? The border is age, but it does look a little bit more orange, the circle on the inside, but I don't know.
Looks different.
I mean, it could be discoloration from age on the one on the left.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, the coloring does look different for sure. It's the color of the brown, right, Corey? It's the background colors.
Yeah. It's just, it has like a very unique old look. So if I'm getting like that new age kind of like just sleek and shiny, like that is going to be a dead giveaway.
Yo, Sparks said something that this thought actually crossed my mind while I was watching this as well, Sparks. The manufacturing process that lets them slip random loose cards that Blake and friends opened on a lunch hour. And then they just pile them in the middle of the table, and then the manufacturer is just like, oh yeah, you kind of have to flick it as the booster pack closes. It's an interesting manufacturing process for sure, to go from cutting sheets, collating those, smacking them together and wrapping them in plastic, to slide in here's the tabby.
Yeah,
we got to carbon date them. I'll ask if there's any home kits for carbon dating. Kind of like
if I see a bunch of tabernacles popping up, that's going to be a dead giveaway too. If it's just like, wow, they just like boom, Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale is showing up more than everything else, I'm just gonna be like,
that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make so sense. Yeah. Oh man, that's a that'd be a funny video. I'm gonna email Blake.
This will be the start of a non-foil quest. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, Tavern Timmy, that's 100% right. I wanna, John. Yeah, dude, I want to email Blake and be like, hey Blake, you'd get a lot of like credit if you did a video of us on our channel. We'll fly out there and we want to put you on a lie detector test. We'll just hire somebody that can do a lie detector, and then we go, are the Legends cards real? Were they actually found in a warehouse?
That would be the dankest MTG video that exists.
I'm gonna email him. I'm into that
That
idea.
would be
He's not
the
ever
best-
gonna respond.
That
But
would be the best ever. Like, because obviously he would be like, yes, they're real. And then you would be like, no, you know what I mean.
yes,
Which is,
right. No.
did you print them?
Okay,
Or
we'll
are
clarify.
they really found?
Yeah.
Were they really found?
These printed within
Because
the last
what
2 years?
I want is the GoPro on top of the head footage of them like, oh shit, we think we have something here. We need to film us finding it. I would watch the 1.5 hour long documentary with commercials on this.
Well, that's what we need to pitch to them that we'll make. We'll just be like, we'll go out there, give us the address of the warehouse, we'll go check it out. We'll meet back up with you. You can get lie detector tested. That would be a sick. I'll just be like, we're gonna do it like a Mr. Beast
weird
video.
to me. It is seriously, it's so weird to me, and I would love like the most thorough I would watch seriously a 6-episode limited series on Netflix about this.
Yeah,
Meeting
I mean,
the person
look,
who found
John, if you buy them off the secondary market, no, it's not breaking their rule. But they would have to find how many copies of these near mint. Maybe that's why they would just blame the collation. They were like, well, we couldn't find these in near mint. So just blame the collation. Everybody already knows the collation. And then we'll also just put some random ones on there alongside cards that were banned for being racist, and nobody will question it.
Now but listen to me, because this is where I think this goes. Get ready. They found these, but next time around, it's going to be, we went out and we bought out boxes from all sorts of different sellers all across the nation because we wanted to be able to bring you Power 9.
Yeah, while giving back to the LGSs, even though it's just the premium ones that are sitting on alpha and beta and unlimited sealed boxes.
And so we sought out, we sent out thousands of people to go to garage sales across the nation and flea markets to find old boxes. And we weren't exactly sure what we would find, but wow, when you really put in the work, you're able to find thousands and thousands and thousands of vintage boxes, even pallets of them, that we had no idea were in random harbors and random corners of the earth. We found a huge case, a massive crate, the size of the basin of a volcano, full of pallets of revised boxes. Unlike anything we've ever seen. So finally, we're going to be able to we found unlimited boxes, a pallet of them, the bottom of a boat that was set out to sea off of the island, off of New Zealand. And we were able to bring you unlimited. And finally, you're going to be able to get Power 9 in 3% of collector boosters.
Richard Garfield had a vault. That vault has been uncovered. I'm just over here making a new emoji for our channel because I'm thinking that found in quotes is a good emoji for our channel. And so we're going to go ahead and make that a reality, chat. Oh my God. Next video, Rudy on a white background with a wadded up paper in his hand. Looks like he's been crying. And he's like, I'm happy to give alpha boxes to Wizards of the Coast for use in their 35th anniversary promotion.
I'm messaging him right now on on Twitter. I'm gonna be like, yo, I can't imagine what you're thinking right now.
Where did we find them? Where did we find them? What color does fine need to be? John, I use Premiere for video editing, and I've just always used GIMP for photo editing. No, this is not Photoshop. This is GIMP.
That is wild to me. I don't know, dude. This is so tough for me to get behind it as like an actual. Yeah, I can't wait to see Rudy's video on this.
I bet that.
Well, everybody, they did it. Something happened. They found it. Oh man. Yeah, it's crazy to me. We need found merch. Where did you guys get those cards? Oh, we found them. Put Blake's face on it.
Oh my god.
What are we doing right now? Are we making a live meme?
Oh dude, we're in the oh shit, I'm selecting.
Yeah, green for money. Green for money. I like that you even have a new updated GIMP version that I don't have. I use the old GIMP version.
Jake doesn't update anything ever.
I don't. We found them. Look, man, we found them.
Oh my god, we need to have Biff on for a video just to be like, Biff, so you were part of this promotion. Do you think you could explain this to us? Hooter, thank you for joining the Token Creatures. We really do appreciate it. You are contributing directly to us being able to do this all full time. I know that at this point, y'all, we're just kind of chilling, having a good time. We are going to cover one more topic, I think, but
yeah,
you know, thanks everybody.
I have the GIMP. I have the GIMP from Kroger. That's right.
Thanks everybody for hanging out for real during the stream today. We're not shutting it down right now. I'm just saying goodbye to people who are like, all right, the end of the info has arrived. We've got a segment coming up about a possible scam. We'll do a stream cut on that too if you got to go. But today was awesome. Our Patreon is honestly the best place that you can support us to make this our full-time job one day. We're hoping within the year we can do that, which means a lot more streams like this, honestly, a lot more videos, and honestly just like it's a Jake and mine dream. It really is. So thank you to everybody who joined
thank you
today. Especially our foil showcase sponsor. I'm gonna message you. Message me on Discord, by the way, Indestructible. And if you're still in Indestructible, message me on Discord, say, hey, it's me, Indestructible, because I want to figure out how we can shout you out in our videos. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
thank
so
you to all our members and our patrons.
The problem for me now is that with this latest, now granted, you know, the WotC seal on collector boxes is always going to be supreme, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you know the cellophane. So I hope that never goes away. With these collector boxes, I know that they're trying to get away from plastic, right? But the problem is that people are figuring out, and 9 times out of 10, it's a heat gun that is what they're using to crack into these collector boosters. So now 2 times we have Double Masters VIP and Double Masters Collector that have you're able to tamper with them, get in, look at the cards, reseal it, make it look like you know, it's never been touched. And the problem is a lot of people buy product with the intention of sitting on it, right?
Right.
So if let's say 50% of people that are buying a collector box of Double Masters 2022, they're buying it with the intention of, I'm going to sit on this for a while, maybe years before I resell it. At that point, the scammer has gotten away with it, or they're opening it immediately and realizing, and maybe Amazon eats the cost but it's a hassle for everybody. It's a hassle for the person who got scammed. Now they have to go back through Amazon and be like, hey, I opened this, and clearly they've been cut open. It's just annoying. Oh, here we go. You got it pulled up.
Yeah, let me turn the music down. Hang on. And if you'll, I know you just set it up, but if you'll set it up again.
Oh, yeah. You want me to set it up? Sure. That's fine.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Okay, so let me,
So yeah, go ahead and run it back.
Just the beginning?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. All right, I'm watching with you here. All right, so everybody, we're over here at what's this channel called? This is
Blissful Bash MTG. Blissful. I think I might have seen you in chat earlier. You here still?
All right, Blissful Bash MTG. Now, Blissful Bash, this is kind of funny. They're doing a one chip challenge and a box break of Double Masters 2022. Now you can go through here and you can watch the video yourself. But ordered this off of Amazon and essentially kind of ritualistic like we do, decides to eat a really hot potato chip and then gets scammed as he's opening the packs. What's really funny to me is that his mouth is burning the entire time while he's dealing with this this situation. It's like, just, you know, he obviously went in with some people. They're ready to open the box. The box looks fine here, especially if you got it from Amazon. It's going to be a little dinged up or something, so maybe you didn't look at all of the corners of the box or whatever. But
oh, DJ, what's up? Yeah, I said brought the news live. Appreciate you.
This camera is for like the chip.
All right, so do we have volume here? Or are we watching this on?
No, yeah, I can turn up the volume. I'm not gonna be able to share my volume to you though.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. We'll turn on the volume for people so that they can listen to this. It's fine.
Hockey tip right here.
Mr. DJ Longhair, thanks for that $2 super chat.
Dumb as hell.
So yeah, he eats the chip. We don't need to look at all that, but he essentially, dude is just going through. He's opening these packs, but he's gonna eat this like extremely hot potato chip first. He has all of his stuff here. This is all probably just to, like, you know, spice up the polls, make it to where, you know, the polls are going to be better. He's like, I'm doing this whole thing. This is clearly something that has been excited for. It looks like girlfriend or wife is filming this.
I love this. This is such a cool thing to do as part of a pack opening. We gotta do that.
I mean, this is silly. It's silly. But yeah, gets in here, essentially eats it. It's gonna burn his mouth off. It's like it's crazy. And then I guess we could go to the
well, I want to see the reaction right after we bite this thing.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
If hot chip
I've
is part of it,
I've already seen the reaction, but you should see it. You should see the reaction.
Oh, you can't. Oh, we're out. It's happening. Oh, you can't zoom in.
Fuck me, there's enough piece.
he just did all of it. Oh,
choo,
wow.
Choo choo, mother trucker.
Oh.
Put them in the garbage.
Put him in the garbage. It's like, get that shit out of my house.
All right, so now he's just eating this extremely hot potato chip, and he's like, my pulls, you can see it in his eyes. He's like, I am gonna pull a textured foil. He just is like so ready. He's like, get to these packs. I'm ready to do it. All right, so looking at the box, can we look at the box before he cracks into it here? Is there any? I mean, it's so hard to tell from here.
I mean, you can see some wear on the corners that's kind of suspect, right? If that's not a glare and that's actual wear under the corner of a sealed package. Oh, that actually looks like glare. That's glare. I mean, the corners do kind of look dinged up though. Oh, this isn't wrapped or anything.
No, they don't have cellophane. This is like the whole getting away from cellophane and going to this, you know,
eco-friendly,
only cardboard eco-friendly thing.
Yeah.
The cellophane can only be on the packs. Only those can be filled with.
At this point, the heat has hit him hard. He is in the depths of hell. He is knocking on Satan's doorstep, and Satan is not only ready to welcome him inside, he has poured him a glass of wine.
All right, so now he's into the pack. We see a spell pierce. We see some commons from the set.
I'm crying, dude.
He's super excited.
How close do you want me to get in on the cards? I don't know.
And then it's a Seeker Squire, which is not supposed to come after those.
Annoyed Altus.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
What is going on?
I'm gonna turn it up for this, Jake. Hang on.
So this is from Amazon. Guys, look at this.
These are the eyes of a friend who knows that there's chicanery afoot. Oh my gosh.
It's just so crazy to me that he's getting scammed here and his mouth is on fire during the entire thing.
Look at the bottom of that.
Dude, they repacked this box.
So they cut him out the bottom so they look normal on top. So
are you kidding me? Look
I
at
have
this.
a box
There's
here.
nothing. This is Lance's. This is Jesse Roberts.
I have it. And
I'm gonna have to refund
shout out to
everybody. Are you
Moonshot.
kidding me?
This
is why you don't buy on
shout out to this channel as well. This is Blissful Bash. Is that correct?
Blissful Bash MTG. Yo, this
All right,
is that would be so heartbreaking, man. That would be because
you've done the whole thing.
Bro, he's
You've
like
eaten the
8
chip.
minutes into a fucking hot chip right now for this whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Blissful, if you're watching this, I feel
So
it.
I have a box here. Okay. Now it looks like and we had shout out to Rip and Ship by Moonshot, Lance over there.
Friend of the channel.
Previously Cawthorn Cards, friend of the channel. Lance actually heated it up. So if we look here on my screen, you got the seal here, and then you got the seal on the bottom. So thinking maybe what they did was they went for the bottom seal, because you got the bottom seal and you heat it up. But here, if you like pick at the bottom of the box here, this is glue. So this seems like, we can fuck this one up. But if you were to go through the bottom, because I've got multiples of these that are used, you go through the bottom, this is going to heat up, and then you could pop open the bottom, get it out through there. But this sticker, Lance was saying that this sticker here, you can heat this up, and if you're careful, you can peel it off without ruining it. So people might be going in through the bottoms of this.
Looks like he's gonna cry.
I don't know. It's a bummer, because with a product like this, you have people that are going to hold it. Their intention is not to just immediately open it. And now you're going to have buyers that are going to be really, leery of any like single box, if it can be tampered with.
This is like getting to a concert in the parking lot, you eat your edible, and then you go into the concert and you're there a little early. So 40 minutes later, they're supposed to start, and then they cancel the concert. This is just the worst. This is the depths of despair.
Yeah, probably not the left side. I know that someone said bottom and left side, but the left side is going to be folded over under that tab, so I don't think it would be the left side. You wouldn't be able to get the inner box out. I think they're just doing the bottom. I think the bottom is what they'd have to do. And so maybe since I have extra of these boxes left over from Foil Quest, I mailed everything in little small boxes. Maybe I can try to recreate this, or maybe I can try to heat the bottom and see if that's what they're doing. But it does suck that, and I'm sure the mentality is that, oh, well, fuck Amazon. I don't give a shit about Amazon. I'll scam them. But now this guy here who's got the burning mouth, he's got to go back. He's sitting there going, my mouth is on fire. I got my pack of cards here. My my wife or my girlfriend who's been filming, she's excited for these cards. If you watch the video, she's stoked. But now they're going, well, now we have to contact Amazon. We got to send these back. It's got to order that stupid chip again. So yeah, interesting and tough to deal with.
Let me see the lips in chat for Naked HD, y'all. Yeah, this is a big bummer. Blissful MTG, Blissful Bash. Thank you for sharing your account on the internet, but sorry for your loss and sorry for your burned mouth. I hope that you get
definitely go watch that video if you want to have a closer look at it, or if you want to be a little bit of an internet sleuth and try to learn more from the video. You know, obviously there's people in his video that are saying he staged this, and I don't think, based on the pageantry of the video, opening the hot chip and then you know, going into these openings, it just doesn't seem like the kind of situation that would be staged. It's fun that he has a good record of the video, because he had planned on opening these for, I guess, himself and friends or whatever. But yeah, I would say just be careful if you're ordering through Amazon. Make sure you're ordering through Amazon and not fulfillment by Amazon through a random seller. Do your own due diligence. It might be best to just pay a little bit more and go to the LGS.
Kind of a bummer.
Yeah, kind of a bummer.
Jake, who do you think is going to pull Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale?
I don't know. Zaj says they should just admit they have a sealed product vault already. I think that we're going to see Gavin open a box and pull like a moat and be like, whoa, a moat. It's a moat. It's crazy. I got a moat. And it's going to be the expectation that people just pull them all over the place. And I don't think that's how it's going to go. Yeah, maybe Rudy. I would think one of the channels that gets their boxes from a premium store early possibly will. Card Shop says, Jake and Joel, I sent you all WPN promo link on our shop's Instagram in case today's vid did not cover all the promos. Okay, cool. I'll check that out. Thanks, Card Shop. Card Shop Reality, longtime supporter of the channel. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Bad Boy Gaming might open one. If they fire Gavin, I will buy 10 shares of Hasbro. That's pretty intense. Hasbro, I think that'd be like what, $600 or something? What is Hasbro these days? Maybe $900 for 10 shares? These Dominaria cases will have 2 legends per case. Roughly. No, I like Gavin too. I think Gavin's great. Gavin is a designer. Gavin is like the architect behind a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, dude, he's a hype man.
Person. He's just
Does that kind of look like Meryl Streep?
Maybe a little bit. That is Fire Grandma.
What if they announce a movie and they're like Meryl Streep as Jaya Ballard?
Crypto's going back up. You guys need to make a jam coin.
No
we
way.
will get on it.
Five mana, choose up to X creatures or planeswalkers you control, where X is the number of times this was kicked. They phase out. Temporal Fissure deals 5 damage to each creature and each planeswalker.
Yes, the reveal today is currently finished.
Lips in chat!
God, I hate when we get spammed by bots.
Naked
Everybody,
HD,
thank
baby.
you so much for hanging out today, though. Click like and subscribe if you did enjoy the stream. And make sure that you tune in for future streams. We're going to have box openings coming up. We're going to have got a bunch more Dominaria United to cover.
Join our Discord. That's the best way to keep up with everything we're doing. We're posting shit all the time everywhere, streaming and shorts and videos. Join
And
our
we
Discord.
stay up to date on what's going on. So
just
yeah.
dropped a link in chat specifically for y'all that are watching here today. Join us over on the Discord. We try not to spam the pings, even though we do get that complaint. Jake, you want to play a game of the MTGO draft, or you got to bail?
No, I would do a round of draft if you want to do that.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
We got one more match with that deck we built.
Oh, okay.
Black green, I think?
Let's see if we can finish it out. All right. Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Sure, I'm going to pull it
That's
up,
awesome.
and then when you get back, I'm going to go grab a drink, and we'll rock and roll.
Okay. Cool.
All right, we're going to draft some double masters, y'all. Just to kind of keep hanging here. We have a draft in progress right now. I can't remember how many we've split this one up. We might have drafted in a stream and then played a round or two in a stream, and then now we're going to play the third stream. If you get a second pack and get mode again, would you remote? What make... Let's take a look at this deck. We are 1-1 with this. What does the PB and what's the J stand for? I don't know what y'all are talking about anymore. I'm completely lost. But that's okay. Look, our top end in this deck is Annoyed Altasaur. I'm gonna cascade into, Ambuscade. That'd be pretty sick. We've got 3 Cryptic Spires. 2 of them are black-green. 1 of them is white-black. We do have 1 white splash in this deck. Abzan Charm. The biggest, baddest mofo with the $10 super chat says, so are the Legends cards in all boxes or only in collectors? They are only in collector boosters and only in 3%. 3% of collector boosters will contain a legend. And those legends are, except for a list of cards that they didn't find in a warehouse, they are all fully included, so it'll be commons all the way up to rares. If you pull a rare, pretty sweet. If you pull a common, not a lot of value. But yeah, thank you for that $10 super chat. Really do appreciate everybody hanging out today. Jake and I have had a good time drafting double masters together. And I think it's been fun for people to hang out during too, because you get 2 very different mindsets on how to approach draft, but also look, nobody's Googling Jake and Joel draft tips. That's not what we do here. But we fancy ourselves pretty solid at Magic. When is Brothers War reveal day? Bro, we gotta get there. I'm kind of enjoying the slowdown right now. There's this nice little break. Dominaria doesn't come till we don't get our next wave. We won't get our next wave of Dominaria information until the 18th. So we get a nice little break here. So Brothers War reveal day, we don't have a date for yet, but I'm assuming sometime during September. I bet we'll get a little bit of it during that big showcase on the 18th, because they did announce that's not just Dominaria reveal day. That is MTG Wizards Presents. It's like a showcase day where they're going to show off the next year of stuff. Last year they called it MTG Showcase. It was pretty cool. We got a lot of hype announcements, just shotgunned at us across a 30-minute stream. Pretty sweet. Not a ton of details, but what's cool about this one is they're including all Wizards products, so we'll get some when we see it, but also we'll get some like, oh yeah, when we see it. And there may be a little bit of, oh, okay, if we are lucky. But hopefully, you know, after that, we get the Dominaria United stuff, and then we're like, oh yeah. And that gives us a little bit more of, ooh, when we're, you know, watching that stream. Jake, do you agree? Does that make you go, huh?
I agree. Is this you talking about the $10 super chat here? This question?
Answered that one. They are only in collectors and only in 3% of collectors. Pulling a rare Legends card is dope. Pulling a common Legends card will be cry-worthy.
Well, here's how I feel about that.
I'm gonna go grab a drink while you talk about it.
Some of the commons and some of the uncommons are okay. So you're going to be getting a minty fresh version of those cards. So that's something to keep in mind. That is something to keep in mind. So if this is how I feel, is if you're the kind of person who's like, oh, I've been waiting so long to find, a minty fresh version of, a common or uncommon that came out of that set. I think this would be, pending they truly are out of 1994 boxes and they weren't actually reprinted. This will be a good opportunity for that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's like Darkness, which is an expensive one, but it's not going to be in there because of the artist. And there is a list that you can find if you want to look at what cards are included. Here it is. I just linked it in chat if you want to go check that out. But we are going to be doing some Double Masters draft. We're just going to hang out here. We have a pretty fun deck that we built. It's been a spicy deck. We're currently, I believe, 1-1. So if we do win this next match, we'll get to draft again for free.
That is correct.
D-Hammer says, Jake, I just sent you a pic on Discord of the 2x2 collector box that I opened without busting the seal. Oh, D-Hammer.
D-Hammer
okay,
doing
cool.
the scientist work. Oh, there we go. Lips and hearts in chat, everybody. Naked HD is here asking for our lips and hearts.
Keto says, is this news? I just got an email from the top TCG seller stating that my collector boosters are on the way and were delayed at the warehouse because workers at the distributor were calling in sick, aka second wave ?
Yeah, I mean, the second wave at this point is... Second wave rumor, I think at this point is like pretty much confirmed, right? Or am I wrong about that?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
We got a black-green deck here. Let's swap over and look at this. We scrounged and we pulled a nice little black-green deck out of it. We do splash 1 white mana for Abzan Charm.
Yep. We have a single Plains and an Orzhov Basilica. Other than that, we have a couple Cryptic Spires that have white. But if we don't get white, that's okay.
We got Rampant Growth.
Not that big a deal.
It is what it is.
And then because we do run white, we could, in theory, bring in a Pride Mage. If there's a pesky artifact or enchantment that kicks our butt in one of the matches, we could bring Pride Mage over.
Correct.
So
past that, we top end out with Annoyed Altasaur, which is just one of the best commons in the set.
Oh, and we do have the Settle that we could bring in if there is a bomb that our opponents get to that we need to splash for. That is an option, but this deck has actually been pretty fun. I've been a fan of it.
I believe so we won our first match pretty handily, and then I believe actually here, let's go and look. Oh, we can't look at this straight up. Nope. Let's play a match. Let's go.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. We went 2-1 in match 1 and we went 1-2 in match 2. And if I remember correctly, we just kind of ran out of steam in match 2. Maybe got a little land screwed. How about this? Welcome to the Wizards 40th anniversary presentation. Over the years, we have passed many thresholds with the game of Magic. You could say we've walked through many gates. What we have done here is had Magic's history crash into itself to present to you Magic 40th Anniversary specially seeded Gate Crash cards. We found pallets of Gate Crash in a warehouse, and now we had a party on a conference table. There was pizza. Blake was there. We opened these packs of Gate Crash, and now we are seeding them into collector boosters just for you. Jake, tell them about what they can expect from Gate Crash, and tell them the cards that they won't be seeing from the set of Gate Crash.
You won't find any of the Shocklands.
Oh, the Shocklands weren't in the box. They just weren't in there.
You will open a gate.
The gates, actually, these are the original treatments of the gates. Oh, because they were in the original boxes, Blake. Yeah, that's right. We found them in a warehouse.
All right, so yeah, I'm just looking at D-Hammer's picks here, and looks like D-Hammer went in through the side.
What's the win con again? The win con, John, is value and trying to get us up to... Is that extension
Altasaur.
working up there? To Altasaur. Bro, look at my extension. I added that extension to our whole setup here, and it actually seems to be working. That's pretty swag.
All right. Hey, we have something. This is actually a keepable hand.
On the draw, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get to Rejuvenator.
Right. Yeah, a little extension up there. That shit works. Except it's not reading it right. Because we are actually... Oh, no, game one. I see. Nice. If you look at the stream, Jake, I added a little MTGO add-on to the stream that if we're playing a format like this shows what we're playing, what our record is. The camera's a little off.
Oh, nice.
Go with that. What do you think, chat? Does that look good? Didn't draw the land we wanted there. But we are still going to get in
That's
with
fine.
our turn one.
Excellent turn one.
Turn one flag bearer here.
Ooh, Rancor, let's go.
Wow, do we just do this?
Yes, 100%. 100,000,000%.
So there is a chance here that they respond, ace the experiment one, and then the Rancor goes away forever. Because this is put into a graveyard from the battlefield.
Yeah. I mean, when you have it, I think you go.
Let's go.
If they kill it, they kill it.
If it dies, it dies.
This is the moment to do it, though. I mean, you might be right.
I might be crazy.
I think we would see the removal already.
But
I think right now they're just like, oh shit.
It might be a lunatic that you're looking for.
We just force them to have the removal that's a single red. You know, there's no unsummon. Okay, what do they got?
2 mana. For mana leak.
Okay.
They're leaking.
Well, that's fine.
They're leaking the Rancor.
Yep.
No, I do not want to pay. Move to attacks. Attack with everything. Cast you. We need a 3rd mana next turn.
I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe the play is let them play something out and then put the Rancor on it.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
That's fine.
They're fighting through. They've only got 3 cards left in hand. If we can top deck a land here,
we're in.
Oh man, we are very in. Land. Oh, that is such a disappointment.
Look at how this happens to us. We've kept the 2-lander. We've gone
think
through
it's you.
Yeah, maybe it's me.
Okay, chat. Well, we're gonna draw a land next turn.
We're currently how many cards into the deck? 10. Okay, and we've drawn 2 lands. Got it.
Well, at least we can grapple here. Mother. Need to hit a land. Thank you.
Might go double black. Might want to go double black.
Double black?
Yeah, for skin render.
My options are a forest or a fortis, so.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay. I thought I saw a swamp in there. That's my bad.
We'll go forest, and we'll just hope that we either draw a black or we can Elvish Rejuvenator for that black. It's okay. We are totally able to stabilize. They are a little ahead. They have not anywhere near the amount of cards that we've got. They're down to 2 cards in hand. They want this to die, honestly, so that they can return Lava Coil from their graveyard to their hand. But that's okay. If we can draw a swamp here,
we just Mangler go to the side, or we ramp. I'm down to just take damage and ramp.
Yeah, I think we just need to take one more turn. Again, they're still slow here. They are still slow here. We'll just take the slowness that we're getting out of this red-blue opponent right now. We're gonna hope that they just keep flooding out. No
we
more
could have
lands
actually
there.
just Elvished. We should have probably Elvished there. That would have probably been the move. That's okay.
Well, guarantees here that. See, now we're starting to move in. We've got Bloom Tender. This is going to gain us 5 life when we play it, because this Skin Render is going to eat the Lava Coil probably, unless it gets countered here. And maybe they're going all in on Living Lightning 3 at a time, counterspell our stuff. But if this gets countered, that's a second creature in the graveyard. We need a third one for the Changeling, and that 5 bud, if this can stick, is pretty hard to hit.
Yeah, and we can. You know what we might want to do is set up the Graveblade Marauder, because then we can ambuscade at instant speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kill stuff.
So right now they're getting the Lava Coil, just like I said they would. They're going to Skin Render, kill the Skin Render with that.
If not, we could go Dredge Mangler and just get in hasty next turn.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, this is
honestly
online.
I like to still. At this point, we're kind of on our back foot, so we just need to stabilize more and more. Oh, hell yeah, Naked HD.
All right.
Lava Coil's gone. That does exile it, doesn't it? So that's not going to count towards our Web Weaver. But that's okay. I mean, see, look, that's what I'm talking about. Right now, they've got a bunch of removal. Now's when we Rejuvenate her.
And then we can Graveblade as well. We should get a Graveblade out too.
I kind of like Dredge Mangler here and start saving these as our win con, yeah? We're not going to have... Oh, well, do we just go basic here, or do we go with Basilica?
No, just go basic.
Yeah,
that way we can get one.
Oh, it's onto the battlefield tapped anyway. Read the card, Joel.
Oh, we need to read better. That's okay. All right, so we'll next time we would go Basilica there. That way we have our white.
For sure. We don't read cards. Pause, thank you. All the token creatures are... Jake, I think all the token creatures are moving against you.
Why? What happened?
I don't know.
I don't
John
know
said
what I
we
did.
need to band together as token creatures and prove Jake wrong.
Yeah, because the Graveblades aren't really win cons. I mean, if we have enough creatures in the yard, they are.
Which we would have late, right?
Yeah. I mean, the Graveblades are good. What we can do is what we should do,
1, 2, 3, 4,
in my
5,
opinion,
6.
is,
So we're 1 mana off and
play
off
around Mana Leak. So let's just like send out the hasty guy. Or start with a Marauder. I don't know. What do we value more? Probably a Marauder, right?
I think that you're right. I think that we can
just play around Mana Leak.
Right.
And force them to have removal.
No, you know what?
Or
Let's do
hard
Mangler.
counter.
If they counter the Mangler,
get a clock going.
If they counter the Mangler, it still gets to scavenge. Yeah, see? They don't want to do anything there, and they can't because they've got Mana Leak.
All right, so now we just go to attacks.
Yeah.
Send all, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah, at this point we're in a race, and if they want to keep their synergy off of here, yeah, see, they're just gonna take.
All right, so now second main, we can say, you know, do we go Marauder or do we just pass?
I mean, we do need to start eating through the stuff in their hand, but I do like forcing them to play poorly. And right now, they have to answer this board. I say we say pass. We can just get a little patient.
I'm fine with that.
Get a little patient pants going.
Because if they overextend...
Well, if they tap out to play their bomb, we can Marauder and Ambuscade same turn.
That's true.
Which is pretty sick.
Or if they tap out, we draw land, we go Altasaur.
See, they're digging, bro. Draw 2, discard 2. Let's see what they don't value here. That actually could be hugely informative to us.
Hugely telling. If they're pitching like a mana leak or something.
Dude, I went 2-1 with that blue-green force deck that was just insane. It went 2-0, 2-0, 1-2. And lost in the final round because it was, I got completely flooded out.
Just saying it now, if you can grab a case of Dominaria United collectors under 1,300, this is the way.
Jake,
yeah, probably so.
They are off a color of mana.
Oh, what are they off? Oh, black?
Black.
Okay.
They just got a Traveler's
so
Amulet.
now they go Traveler's Amulet. Okay.
They do this.
And they're leaving up. Okay, now we can play out. So if we draw a land now, we Altasaur.
Oh, 100%. Easy Altasaur here.
Yeah. And then hopefully just cascade into...
What's beautiful, they start cleaning up our board. We've got Changeling, Marauder to come in late once our graveyard's nice and full. Oh, they do have 2 mana up.
Yeah, they do.
Beautiful.
Yahenni has haste.
Yeah, I'm thinking we play Yahenni here.
Yep.
Because they don't want to... Once this is on the board, it's pesky. Nope. I guess it's literally just...
I guess send team.
Yep. I guess it's literally just mana leak and black spells in their hand, but they do have a black mana now. They have 3 mana. All right, what can you play now that you Traveler's Amuleted into your swamp? There's a colorless. And they milled a swamp into the graveyard.
Okay.
Got him.
All right, so they're doing something here. Okay, so disfigure. I think that's going to happen, and we're just going to be able to play. We're going to be able to play a Graveblade out.
I mean,
which is going to be fine.
Well, so yeah, it's probably dumb to Ambuscade here, right, and save the Yahenni, because I could Ambuscade their deranged
the
assistant.
Yahenni's going to die either way, right?
No, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you put a +1/+1 counter on Yahenni. And so if I kill their assistant right now with Ambuscade, Yahenni survives.
Oh, bro, yeah, let's do that. I think that's great. I actually think that's a great move. The only thing that gets us is a Spell Pierce. A Spell Pierce gets us. But otherwise, no, that's a fantastic move. We should do that. I guess just, yeah.
This also makes it look weirder. There we go.
Yeah, this is a monster swing that we're going to get in with here. That's a
6.
smack.
Yeah, 6 is a nice little punch. Nice little punch. Oh, yeah, they went all in on the disfigure strategy there.
Yeah, so now they're going to have to either clean up the board or present threats, in which case, yeah, the blue mana is coming out.
Well, Yahenni's a huge problem now, because now we are going to play the Marauders as fodder for Yahenni to die, to get indestructible.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a hard cast Mole Drifter.
Playing out the Mole Drifter to get a 2/2 blocker.
Oh, yeah, this is game. This is game. So we just need to draw a land, Altasaur.
They've got 2 black open.
Yeah, that ain't countering shit. Yeah, this is the Altasaur turn.
I think we're gonna go ahead and just swing, and then we're
you
gonna
could
work in
find
the
some
phase.
with. Couldn't you find something with haste though? If you Altasaur.
Do we have any more haste?
We have another Dredge Mangler, I believe. If you cascade into that, it could be relevant.
Okay, we'll do it first. It's a recluse.
Okay, that's fine.
Wish it could be skin render. Was that from an earlier exile?
Yeah, that was the lava coil. Well, that deadly recluse is also nice fodder, and
For
so
sure.
is the rejuvenator. Yeah, this is just gonna be GG's.
Yeah, and he grows again.
Yeah.
All right, now we need to. I'm just gonna
The deck
kind of
is
move.
actually solid. I
Yeah,
actually like
I
this
love
deck.
this, man. I've loved green in Double Masters 22. I'm going to just kind of go fast now because at this point we just want to get out of this round and get to the next round.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Let's see what they do
It is
with their
fire.
remaining 4 cards here. Fog.
Darkness.
Darkness.
There we go. All right. So I think we just run it back, right? We got spell slinger against us. Got a little bit of
I would just run it back. I would run it back. I think like there's a case for maybe bringing in a Pride Mage just to have another 2-drop to get in earlier, but I think it's a fine deck as is. We didn't really see anything that they presented where we were like, oh, we need to make an adjustment.
Right. Got that one taken care of.
Currently at 956 likes on the video. If you are just now joining us, thanks for hanging out. We had a stream earlier where, well, it was the same stream, but we covered Dominaria United earlier. So if you want to scrub through and check that out, that was early on in the stream. Now we're doing some Double Masters Draft. But if you have enjoyed the stream today, click like and subscribe and come hang out for future streams. We open boxes. We cover the latest MTG news. We have shorts. We have long form videos as well. You can check out Patreon. There's a whole bunch of stuff if you want to get involved on a deeper level.
All right, I changed the name of the stream to Now We're Drafting 2XM22 after the Dominaria stream.
Okay, cool.
I copy paste the title into the description, Jake, when I do that so that we can put the OG title back on there, because that's really, if people want to watch it as a VOD, that's what the title needs to be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh. It's almost Friday.
Pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that Legends is going to be in the new set, dude. Like that's wild to me.
Thank you, Travis.
Like actual cards from Legends. It's just so wild to me that they found pallets. He said they found pallets and pallets and pallets of Legends. Someone will open a tabernacle at Pendrell Vale. Someone will do it.
Not you.
No, not me. Not you. Not anybody who's hanging out in chat right here.
We will not.
Did you already submit? We're waiting on them
Correct.
to figure it out. Okay. Okay, cool.
We had a couple long turns there. That's one of the other byproducts, Chad. I was talking about the pros of the dual person draft stream is that we both have very different ideas a lot of times about play lines and win lines, and we're able to bounce ideas off of each other and really hone a deck down. But also conversation takes a while, and there is a clock on MTGO. So that is also a thing. Tabernacle non-foil quest.
I mean, it sounds like a good time. We'll see. Oh my god, did we just like get some actual...
Yeah, we will be able to
playable?
drop our Rhino on turn 4, which is sweet, but it is going to
We
kind
need
of
to
be a
just
slow
draw.
stop.
We need to just
Right.
draw well.
We need some.
Okay.
We need some 2-drops here. Maybe
We
a
get to
3
start
drop.
with a tap cryptic. All right, no lands. Let's go. All right.
Another 4-drop.
Okay. That's fine.
John Reed said, "Keep doubting us. One of us will."
Okay.
So the
Another
overlay
slow
doesn't seem to
start.
be working.
Okay, now we're All right, so we're just gonna get to 4 drops. We have some removal for the disfigure, or with the disfigure.
Yeah.
But this looks good to me. We're just gonna play a nice long game here, it looks like.
That's getting disfigured. I'm not gonna let them ramp. I'm just gonna go ahead and murder this.
I mean, if we have the mana open now, let's go.
3 drop.
All right, so now we get to live the life. So say we get this Graveblade out. Next turn, we can Rancor it. Hopefully they don't have the mana to Mana Link Rancor. And then we have a 3/4 with Death Touch that they just have to answer. Then we get our Rancor back. I like this.
Plus, we're open with that plan for Ambuscade as well, so we kill whatever they played to tap out, hopefully.
I mean, this is a huge Lava Coil target.
Oh, absolutely.
Right here.
That's what's happening. That's for sure what's happening. But we got to get through that stuff, and we'd rather the Lava Coil hit this right now, honestly, than our Rhino next turn.
Yeah, because if we go Rhino next turn into the Rancor, we're living the dream, man.
Well, it's already got trample at 4. I actually like the Rancor on the Wiltleaf Liege, which is what I would follow the Rhino up with, because that's going to make it a 5/5 trampler. And then Rancor on the Liege the next turn. Possible Ambuscade, depending on what we see here. Looks like they're a little mana screwed. They're tapping without dropping a land.
We have right now that Rhino, Joel, that we can target with not only Rancor, but Ambuscade.
Yeah, dude, I forgot that it's a heroic Rhino. Yeah, so Rancor does go on it.
Rancor goes on the Rhino, and Ambuscade actually goes on the Rhino too, because we're going to draw cards off
Mega
both
Brain,
those
what's
spells.
up? Nice to see you. Yeah,
This
the
looks
reveal
good.
day, if you want to like kind of scrub back earlier, you'll evoked the Mole Drifter. Oh, baby. They're going slow, but they're drawing cards. So we got to think long game here too, because they're going to out advantaging us right now.
That was an evoke, so that's okay.
Yeah, right.
Oh, this is beautiful. I think right now we go Rhino. They don't have the mana to do it.
Right.
And
we're going to go ahead and attack.
Smack in.
With all those cards, there's got to be some 1 black, 1 red trick or something, right? No triggers there. But that's nice to know when they do kill our Rhino. Hopefully they don't exile it so that it counts for Graveblade. That'll just get more and more annoying over the course of the game, because they obviously don't want to use their removal on it.
We have to hope that if they do have the Lava Coil, they want to use it on the Graveblade and not the Rhino. Which I doubt they're going to do.
Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, I would be killing the Rhino so fast if I had removal here. Oh, maybe. Okay, here we go, bro.
This is fine. This is fine.
This is the Ambuscade.
Ambuscade
on the
into
Rhino.
Rancor.
Right, dude.
Smack in, baby. We get all of the value right now. Make sure you
That's got
Ambuscade.
green on it, yeah. That one's got green on it.
All right, so we go Ambuscade on Rhino. This is great.
Oh, dude, we're drawing a card.
Yeah, this is over. This game is over.
We're killing their thing.
This game is over.
So we just Rancor the Rhino so we can draw another card,
Yep.
right?
100%. Yeah. All the eggs in that basket. That's fine.
That's exactly what we want to see there. Wish it had been a swamp right now, actually, but whatever. This is an 8
swing low, sweet
here.
chariot. This is what we want to see. I mean, at this point,
Now we're
they
just like,
have
all
to
right.
reestablish board.
Yeah, exactly.
With,
We're just like, all right, clean this up. Clean this up so you can deal with our next wave of heat.
yeah, exactly. Like, I would say next turn we just go Dredge Mangler.
Oh yeah, 100%. We just Mangler. We're foot to the throat at this point. We want to go faster than they can answer.
We go Mangler and we leave up Disfigure for combat tricks to deal with whatever they put out there pending
This is a lot of mana, 6 mana. Okay, so
All
they're
right,
gonna
hard cast
return.
Aether Snipe.
That's fine. They're going to return the Rhino. Rancor drops off. Rancor returns to our hand.
It's fine. Yeah, they're in big trouble. Because remember, we can shrink that Aether Snipe at instant speed during combat.
100%.
So we lead with Experiment 1.
Yeah,
and go Mangler.
Yeah, I think we're going to go... No. Oh, yeah.
experiment 1 into Mangler, leave up black mana for Disfigure for combat.
Right.
This is beautiful.
I like this play. And that's a black-green right there.
Beautiful. Okay, cool. Big play here. This is... Oh, yeah. So I think we swing all and then get ready to shrink it, right?
Yeah, regardless, it dies to the Disfigure if they block here.
Yeah. I imagine that Aether Snipe is going, okay, what kind of trick do you have?
Well, one black, one green trick do you have?
Yeah.
We are 14-17.
Rancor
We're not exactly aggroing here. Yeah, here they're just taking the chance. They're like, got to get it out of the hand. And I bet they've got some solid recursion stuff in their deck.
Okay, so now I'm thinking, like, my gut is saying we go Rhino Rancor, right?
Draw another card. Yeah, I think so.
There's a lot of stuff that they need to answer with.
We potentially go
7 mana.
Go Liege? God damn. Thraxamundar.
Ooh, Thraxamundar. Okay. Does it have trample?
No, it's just got haste, but every time it attacks, we have to sack something.
Okay. So if we know that we can, well, we're going to get value out of whatever goes to the yard. So if we let Mangler go to the yard, we know that Experiment 1 is going to get bigger whenever we play something. I think that the Experiment 1 is going to swing through as a 3/3 whenever we play the Rhino. I think I value it more than the Mangler on board right now.
Yeah, I think so. Take 6.
All right. Okay.
Basilica is what we drew.
All right, so we could definitely play that at the end, bounce a forest back.
Graveblade's attacking for 2 now, so that's kind of nice.
Yep. All right, there we go. Nice evolve going on there.
And then we Rancor the Experiment 1?
Yeah, I don't really know if we really need. I mean, card advantage is card advantage, you know? So maybe it is worth it to just Rancor the Rhino, make the Rhino a big make the Rhino a freaking lightning rod. Draw a card off it. We could hold the Rancor until the next turn, but they might kill the Rhino, you know?
It's a 7/7 at this point. But I guess that Marauder does block it really well. We're going to have to sack a creature next turn. So we need to remember that when Thraxamundar attacks.
Yeah, so I don't think we put the Rancor on the Experiment 1. Oh. Actually, maybe we do, because we'll sacrifice the Experiment 1 probably, and then block the Thraxamundar with the Graveblade. I think we should only send the Experiment 1 here. So yeah, I would say put the Rancor on the Experiment 1. That's probably a good spot for it.
Because it'll die. Rancor will come back.
Yep.
Graveblade blocks and kills Thraxamundar.
And then make sure to play your Basilica at the end. All right, so we're swinging through for 5, which is a nice smack. Okay. So,
depending on what they have here, it's just whenever a creature dies. No, it's whenever a player sacks a creature. Okay, that's good. So their removal can't grow Thrax anymore right now, which is nice. Just looking at our life total, if we do decide to take some life, because we will have Changeling. Okay, so those aren't going to be able to block, right? So we are going to have to take some damage here.
Okay.
But they've got to kill us here, and if they attack with Thrax, we're just going to sack the Marauder, I think, actually. And then leave 9 power on the battlefield?
Well, Joel, keep in mind that when the Marauder gets through, the Marauder is gonna deal damage. So if we...
Yeah, so it's a 2 power right now. It'd be a 3 power.
Right, if it swings through... Okay, so this is going to deal how much to us? 7?
8, because we're going to sacrifice something before it hits us.
You go with what you feel. I'm kind of feeling like we sacrifice the experiment one. That way we can get the Rancor back, draw a card off the Rhino. But we need to gain life off of the Changeling whenever we play it.
I think we're sacking the Marauder here, man. I mean, Wiltleaf is going to grow our green creatures. These both have trample. We could potentially win on the backswing here.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens.
But right now, Marauder is our only answer to Thraxamundar. And how many Spark Mage's Gambit do they possibly run in this deck?
That's what I'm thinking, man. That's where my gut is saying we gotta keep the Marauder back to block. Okay.
But I mean, they could also have a 3 damage spell, and that's fine. They went first. Our deck was better, but they went first. And they were able to like max. Yeah. So
there it is. Okay. Okay. So it is a case for bringing in Settle.
I would take out Wiltleaf probably. This felt really sticky in my hand.
Yeah, also a lot of their stuff is out of range of Disfigure. A Disfigure could come out for it. Wiltleaf is a body, but yeah, I see what you're saying. If a spell and ability causes you to discard.
I kind of like Disfigure as the combat tricks. It brings all their 5 butts under range of our 4/4s and 3/3s.
Okay. Yeah, no darkness, no nether void.
I do like the body.
No Sylvan.
Let's just kill. We're gonna kill Disfigure and bring in the Settle, because we're also gonna be on the play here.
Yeah.
And them just, they had a shit ton of draw. They just had a really good game. Those happen.
They have a ton of draw in their deck, dude.
Well,
you're absolutely right.
They want to get to that Thrax. That Thrax is good.
Yeah. So now we have the Abzan Charm and the Settle Beyond Reality that we can use to kill the Thraxmundar. Additionally, the Graveblade Marauders, that's what they do with Ambuscade. So hopefully we have some way to...
Yeah, the Spark Mage's Gambit really... I mean, I know that the Vampire Sovereign and the Thrax are what won it, but that Spark Mage's Gambit was the difference there.
Yeah, a case can be made for Spark Mage's Gambit. What I'm hoping for here is that now that we know what their top end is, being that Thraxmundar, then we can kind of say, okay, we want to save 6 mana for the Graveblade Ambuscade, maybe same turn moment, you know?
Exactly. And that should be something that we see. We got 2 of each.
Because we do bring in the 2 white spells here, having the Charm and the Settle, it's probably best for us to use the Rampant to find our white, if we do find the Rampant growth.
Yep.
And then hope that we just, draw naturally into the double black for Skin Render.
Well, honestly, you're sitting here counting on us playing a game when we know very well that game 3 at 1-1, this game loves to give us like 2 lands for the first 5 turns.
Anything can happen, right? Yeah, no Gwendolyn.
Yeah, we're
Get
gonna play
all your
first.
Gwendolyn memes out. Okay.
Well,
wow.
We're not gonna roll this.
No, because you know what's gonna happen if we send it back. We just have to hope we don't get flooded. Worst case scenario, we cascade.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if we draw one more land, we can cast Altasaur on curve.
Easily. All right, no lands. No lands at all. Okay. We should just immediately rampant for our second black source now and get these lands out of the freaking deck. Go grab black.
That also puts us on a turn earlier, on turn 6 for Annoyed Altasaur, which is nice. And turn 4 for Settle.
Oh baby, this is good.
We're just racing.
We just need
We're sprinting right now.
Yep.
Yep, think positive. Says think positive. That's what we're going to do. What we're going to do right here is we're going to draw a Rhino. We're going to draw a Rhino, then we're going to draw turn 5 Rancor.
And just a reminder, if we get that Altasaur out, we can then settle and blink it for another Cascade.
Oh my god. Isn't Cascade a cast trigger? It's a cast trigger.
Oh, it is a cast. You're right.
We're going to get the Cryptic Spires out there. Both our decks are staring each other down right now.
Basilica out.
Ooh, that is very, very rough. I wish we hadn't cut a fucking disfigure.
Ooh, we can just send Yahenni.
Yeah, do they want to trade? Unlikely.
Yahenni and Basilica.
Yeah.
This is fine. If they want to trade, then
They're
bring
not
it
going
on.
to. They're absolutely not going to. That's what we want them to do. We want Yahenni.
No, but we start winning the race though, so that's good. And keep in mind, we can exile that thing.
Well, I think we're going to be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're one turn away from being able to Altasaur next turn.
Yep.
I feel like we got to keep the settle back for the... we're just going to pitch a forest here. Now, I guess we can pitch the plains, right? We don't need double white.
Yeah, we can pitch the plains.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We're going to be able to play around this flyer. And Joel, we don't really need to think about the Phyrexians because they're so far away from it. It's 4 land drops. I think our opponent is a little bit pressed for mana.
I'd love to draw 4 drop here.
4 drop would be good.
Yeah, I don't think they're pressed for mana. I think they're just taking their time. They're on turn 4. They've hit their land drop every time. Just destroying it straight up. Okay. Well. So do we settle the Sidraxis, or do we just pitch a forest when they attack in and Annoyed Altasaur next turn?
I think that. I think we
so
can
too.
we can pitch a single forest. And then we just have to hope that when we do play the Altasaur that they don't have a mana leak for it.
Yeah.
We have to hope that they're tapped out.
They're not going to be. That's probably what'll happen, but at least we do get the Cascade trigger. I find with playing MTGO chat that taking my hands off the mouse and keyboard keeps me from making mistakes. They are going to tap out for us. That's kind of nice.
All right, well now we know that we can get in with the Altasaur, so we do it.
Let's get some board going.
And if they have a move for it, then they have something for it. That is good.
It's okay. They've got a 3/4 on the battlefield. But it's better than, I mean, it's better than like hitting rampant growth or something. We are not attacking.
Okay, so now we can ambuscade to kill the thing in the air.
They're both in the air, but yeah, absolutely.
And we have reach. So they're going, well, what the fuck do I do about the Altasaur? So hopefully they don't have removal for the Altasaur.
Yeah, hopefully not. I mean, their deck seems really very Grixis. Controlling, slow, removally. And so
like if they use the Eye Blight's ending on the Yeheni and not a Disfigure or something like that, they really valued that Yeheni. So
okay, so they don't want us to block this turn, so they're going to get in for 6. We're going to have to discard a premium removal spell. And we're down to 5.
Well, that's the value of Spark Mage's Gambit.
I think we just pitch Ambuscade here, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. The Settle has better coverage, but
yeah, I think we just got to go. Oh my god, Naked HD in my time of woe. Yeah, they've got those Spark Mage's Gambits on deck, huh? Rejuvenate up?
so here I think we just absolutely have to like, part of me wants to exile the freaking Spectre.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's really the only shot here.
Oh, I wish that we had the Rejuvenator on the battlefield so that we could do both. We can't though.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're just gonna get this one taken care of so that it stops eating our hand away. They probably mana leak this, right?
If they have it.
No. That's nice. Can we swing in with Mangler or say go?
Yeah, I guess swing Mangler. Now, next turn, let's start thinking about what we can do. We can Rejuvenator into Yeheni.
Into what? This looks at the top 5 cards of your library. You put a land from them onto the battlefield.
Oh, never
tapped.
mind. Never mind.
We're kind of at the mercy of our top decks at this point. Drawing our second Ambuscade would be sick. No, we can't blink Altasaur. Altasaur is that when you cast this spell, it is a cast trigger. And here comes the Thraxamundar, because they've just gotten perfect draws these last 2 games. Jesus Christ.
Gotta
sack this.
Yep.
We're going to not block favorably now. GG.
Yeah, GG's.
Well, let's see what we draw.
Oof.
Nothing on the battlefield. Yep, forced. Well, we got half of our entry fee back. Just
That's
went
okay.
a little too slow on that one. The Grixis deck, the Grixis deck got their absolute mythic bomb 2 games in a row on Curve. Pretty great.
Yeah, 2 games in a row on Curve is, I mean, that's rough. That's really hard to
especially when we'd had nothing. I mean,
come back from.
We had not a lot of outs against that deck.
I think the deck was good. It was fair. It was a fair deck.
Yeah, it was a fair deck.
It was fun.
How many play points
It
do
was
we
fun.
have?
And I had fun.
I always have fun when I'm hanging with you. We've got 100 play points left on the account.
Do you want to do one more Phantom?
It's 8 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go get some dinner. It's about dinner time over here at this point. I did want to do like something for that extra 30-40 minutes today on stream, so I appreciate you hanging out with me for that.
Yeah, of course.
Bring
that
us
was
some
good.
to
I've got a
little
bunch
3-hour
of
stream.
got a bunch of stuff to clean up. Like you said, we got to get a short out, so I'm going to take care of that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of here. Everybody, thanks so much for hanging out.
Everybody, thank you so much. If you want to support us, that join button underneath the video down there is a great way to do it for $3. That just helps us not rely on YouTube ad revenue quite often, quite honestly. Patreon's the absolute best way. That also makes you eligible for Foil Quest, for Commander League. John Reed, we appreciate that. Makes you eligible for Foil Quest, Commander League at any level. You're going to get a signed card from us at any level, and then the rewards go up from there. We've got a custom playmat from the channel that we'll send out to you at a certain level and things like that. Other than that, that subscribe button, that's the freest way. Absolute freest way.
That is the freest.
Where did our likes end up for this one? 987 likes. Are there 13 of you? Are there 13 of you in the 273 that remain that can help us get that to 1,000 likes? We're at 987. I just want to know if there's 13 of you that haven't yet hit that like button. Oh, 991. We're looking for 9 people now. 9 likes. I got to go create 9 bot accounts.
Oh, we can get there. We can get to 1,000 likes and then we're done.
I don't think we can.
Then we're done.
I think everybody still here has already hit the like button.
You think so?
I think so. Everybody
984, 6 away. We're so close.
Andrew, thank you very much.
We're so close to ending the stream. We're 3 likes away from ending the stream.
You're holding us hostage. We can end the stream exactly when we hit 1,000.
It's about to drop to like 950. Watch.
Oh man, we can't stream. We can't stop the stream until we get 2 more likes. We are at 998. 999.
There it is. GG's. Great stream. See you later.